All right, let's get this situated. Yo, what's up, everybody? Charlie checking in. Oh man, how you guys doing? Happy Tuesday to all you guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video Michael just dropped. Go ahead and share this link out here. I had a little fun with it, man. I had fun with it, but bro, I'm awkward, man. I'm awkward. I'm nervous, man. Bro, I feel like I dropped the ball on that video. Let's go ahead and post it though. We live. Just so damn nervous, man, just about seeing them, in the videos and just knowing how many people were going to be watching and my damn energy drinks, and he wanted it high energy, and he was happy with the outcome. Erica is happy with the outcome. A lot of you are, but for some reason, man, I'm just like, we are our own biggest critics, man, and I'm just like, I would have done it a little bit differently, into Michael's credit, he did tell me a few times, to pull out my camera, and vlog some material. But I was just so damn nervous, man, that I didn't damn do it. Let's give people some shout outs first before we get this cracking, man. Void in the house, dropped a 10-piece on me right there. Thank you so very much. He's also the first one in the building, man. I appreciate you, dude. I wish that I went. I wish that I showed out a little better for you, bro. Oh yeah, but you first, man. Raven in the house. Kaylee Long, Void, Zach, Void. Look at Void just hold it down right. Chris Timmerman. Did I just see Mitch McConnell in the house? Holy shit, we need to get Mitch McConnell out the damn house. Shit. Yo, Charlie, Zach, Chris Timmerman, there we go. Javi Psych, what's up, Javi? Monk U, Sean Wilson, UK, much love to the UK. Mike Johnson, 2152, Alex Ramos, Sean Wilson. Have I shared this on the Facebook yet? Trevor Phillips, the lunatic money man. There were some comments said that I reminded them of lunatic Trevor Phillips, bro, and I kind of liked it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of embraced. I kind of like the wild, high energy side of me, and I guess I've always kind of had that. As I sat back and I watched myself, I'm like, really, am I really that freaking sprung? Am I that wide open? And then I think about all the times that I just kind of like annoy Erica, which is my constant talking. And Void, what did you say here in that super chat, buddy? He said that's a Four Loko. He said the Four Loko is burning his fucking eyes. Dude, I loved it, man. That was so good. Oh, shit. Let me go ahead and share this on Facebook real quick. Okay, hold on. We live. Okay. Yeah, you know how Michael is and how we like to kind of... Wait, what did I just do? Did I just share Michael's? Oh, I accidentally shared Michael's video onto my Facebook. Or... Sorry. Let me take care of this. Sorry. Let me go back to my Facebook. Sorry about that. Wait, did I share that to Twitter too? Hold on. Don't tell me I did. That'd be funny as hell. Yeah, it's funny as hell. I just shared Michael's video to my link. Dude, I really am a dumbass old man. Hold on a second here. Let me go back to The Outsiders. Here we go. All right. Void that out. Copy link. All right. Oh, Jelly Roll and Bunny. Look at Jelly Roll. The divorce vlog. The fuck I do? Well, divorce vlog. I was about to say, why the hell you got vlog a divorce? But I guess why not? Put it out there, man. Let it be known. Let all that shit, hopefully they don't damn bring out too much shit. What have I heard some shit like she was actually banging Chad Smith from Nickelback or some weird shit? I'm like, the fuck? I guess Jelly Roll can't compare with that. Oh, let me go back. All right, let me go back to Facebook. We live. Hasty. Put some pasties on here. Make sure I've got the right one now. All right. And I called it Charlie versus Michael. He called it just like he called it Michael versus Charlie. Having some fun with it, even though we were there to really reconcile things, we had a lot of fun, I guess. We really did. And it was fun collaborating with them. Like I said, I was super freaking nervous. Hopped up on my energy drinks. Cheers to Monster Energy, red, white, and blue Raz right there. Oh, yeah. Keeps me going, though. Yeah. It's a problem. I promise I'll stop tomorrow. Lunatic Money Man in the house. Core GTO, Brandon, Jake Seeger's in the house. Mr. E, Master E, Mark Spoons, Danny Leo Ghostface, Anthony's Crazy Life, Zach, Daniel French, Yanin in the house, definitely not Wayne, Jennifer Puckett, my boy Void, appreciate that 10-piece, Todd Crow, Jason George. I would love for you to meet Michael's kids. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. I would too, man. I feel like this right here was also almost kind of like cracking the nut. You know what I mean? Like busting it back open, just kind of like the first video. You got to start somewhere. And I feel like it was kind of awkward on all sides, my side, his side. As you kind of saw, as I kind of noticed, man, he kind of wasn't really matching my energy in the vlog, in the video. He was kind of seeming unsure of himself. Maybe that was his way of portraying to the audience, his Void, much love, man. Drop the damn Jackson on me. I appreciate the hell out of that, man. Love seeing that orange right there. And it'll definitely go a long way, in this new journey. Because now it's my time. It's my turn to go down there. You know what I mean? And do some more of his, fun, high intensity vlogs. His not, I wouldn't say scripted, but kind of like set up and then Jerry Springer style shit that he likes to pull. Yeah, but I'll also be able to share, my side of everything with you all, and yeah, yeah, I kind of got the okay for it, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to break down any third walls or nothing like that, and that's one kind of thing that I'm kind of having a weird problem, kind of like navigating around, what to be able to vlog when and where, because I don't want to, give too much of his shit away, or hell, even dox anybody, when they don't want to be, and there was a time back in the day wherever I would do my vlogs and show Michael or Bridget, you know what I mean? And they weren't really used to being behind a camera neither, Oh man, let me see back up here. I just lost this 5-piece right here. Loki broke right now, about to go on this cruise, but how you been? Where you going on the cruise to, bro? My friend Chrissy in the house. How you doing tonight? My boy MP Massacre, what's up, homie? Counting down them days, huh? You ready to run across the border or what? Get the hell out of here, man. Go spend some time down in the Keys, bro, or in Santa Cruz. Well, that's actually here. Somewhere in Mexico. What did the Baja? How does that old fucking Jesse Ventura says? In the Baja. Hide out in the Baja for a while. Leave your phone, get you a couple burners, man, and screw this damn place, man. Don't worry. It'll be blunt. It'll be burnt the hell down in a couple of years anyway. I guarantee it. Shit's gone real crazy. Weenus Goochman, what's up, brother? Says, just be yourself, man. You'll be fine. Yeah, dude, I was just like, you could tell how freaking nervous I was, dude. Oh, man, I'm just like, shit, man, like, fuck, and I just kind of wasn't, I wasn't ready for Michael, to bust in with the camera. I figured like maybe we'd kind of get together and do our thing first or whatever. We kind of get together and do our thing and talk it out or whatnot, but he kind of wanted to go the route of just knocking on the door first with the camera and we just kind of do our thing on the fly, I guess, you know, and then hashed it out, did our hashing out afterwards and shit, you know. And yeah, so I was kind of like a deer caught in the headlights, bro. I really was, because just seeing him for the first time in the flesh, man, like, and how long? You know, him and Bridget, you know, damn, especially him. That's my fucking brother, bro. It's been too fucking long. Excuse my language. Christopher Robinson, you look like you were on something. Man, I was on edge, bro. Anxiety out the ass. My energy drinks, too. You know, I was drinking them after like 6 o'clock, you know, which isn't good. I try to cut myself off around 6. Otherwise, I'm up all night pissing. But, dude, it was really just the anxiety and just like the deer and the headlights. And, yeah, man, there was so much more that I could have said and that I wanted to say and I wanted to address and thinking about it, you know, like, okay, when he comes up wild, you know, like you think about what you've got to say and how, you know, it's gonna pan out and it just doesn't pan out that way, man. Trevor64 says AGP would be proud of both of you. Happy to see this. And see, that's the main thing I got to remember, dude, is like above all the content and stuff, you know, like there's some real repair work being done right now, you know, just to see me and Michael just, you know, on camera, just fucking off, you know, making another one of his goofy, funny videos or whatever, you know what I mean? Is just signs of repair and growth right there, you know. And I'm, you know, I was just so happy to do it, you know, but like still on edge, biting my fingernails, and I've got Erica supporting me, and she'll tell me straight up if shit's messed up, you know. But she had my back and was reassuring me. And Jason Sedberry in the house, thank you very much for that. Dropped a 10 bomb on me. Much love to Baltimore. Much love to the Ravens out there. They've always had a good team. I've always, I guess I've kind of liked the Ravens because they were AFC, right? So they weren't necessarily NFC rivals. Not like the Panthers were ever going to do anything. But I like the Ravens back. They had Flacco and oh man, who were a couple of the other players that they had? I remember Flacco, but he was just the fucking quarterback for a while. Max in the house, bro. When you going to see Mike's kids? Bridget seemed very awkward. I want to see Tina versus Charlie. Yeah, you know, I guess, you know, Bridget, you know, I guess she was standoffish. She kind of, I think that she just brought Michael up, you know, for me. She was there supportive for Michael. You know what I mean? She didn't seem like she was really wanting to spend any time in the house. You know, she kind of went out and hung out in the truck while me and Michael kind of did our thing afterwards and shit, you know. And it was a little awkward, but that's whatever. You know what I mean? You can't force people to want to hang out with you. Bridget was always kind of on the outsides, kind of with the family anyway. She was always like right there with Michael, you know what I mean? And Michael vouched for her. She was kind of quiet, you know, while Michael kind of choreographed everything around her, you know, and us too, to a certain extent. Super J-Man, thank you so much, man. Says 2 questions. Do you still have the necklace? Damn, you made from the burnt peanut pot. What did the cheeseburger in a can actually taste like? Much love. I don't have that necklace anymore, sadly, and I don't know what happened to it, man. It was just one of those sentimental things. Pretty feet, thank you so much, man. We appreciate your pretty feet. My lady's got some pretty feet right now. She's actually going to get her toes done tomorrow or in a couple of days, and she's out there right now getting them pre-cleaned because she said she didn't want to go up there looking like a homeless woman. Getting her toes done. So, yeah, man, we all appreciate some pretty feet. Thank you so much. And my boy Daniel says, go Bills. Josh Allen is the GOAT. Man, I hadn't watched football in so long, man. You know, and I got caught up in the whole Super Bowl bullshit this year with Bad Bunny or whatever, you know, and just the social unrest of it all. And then plus, like, I don't have TV anyway. Like, I've got like streaming apps. And I guess now here recently, Peacock started streaming some games, and then another app, you know, like there's certain apps that are streaming certain games. So I can watch football now. But for the longest time, I didn't have, like, you know, you had to have regular TV or ESPN apps and stuff, and just didn't have it, you know. most of my life I was more of just like a cheerleader than an actual like watcher or spectator of the sport, because I'm being in like the alternative lifestyle. I was big into skating and hard rock and stuff like that. So I love the aspect of football and the idea of it, the camaraderie, and the celebration and just the magic of the moment. You know what I mean? When the ball leaves the quarterback's hand and ends up in the damn wide receiver's hands way the fuck down here, or however it takes to get from point A to point B. And I love it, but I never really got into it. You know what I mean? Like while people were playing football, I was over in the on the tennis courts, you know what I mean, learning my heel flip, practicing my heel flip, okay, yeah, go Bills, Josh Allen, the GOAT, damn right. Junior, what is up, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? Thank you for joining me. 250 people in the house. I appreciate every single one of you. And I promise you, you know what I mean? Like I was awkward this time. You know what I mean? Like I say, this was just us opening the door and just getting the ball rolling again. And I promise you, man, that I've got some really good ideas in place on my end. You know what I mean? That I won't present to you as awkwardly. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty comfortable behind my own camera. When I kind of when I'm kind of in control of my own deal, or maybe not like running on like in a certain circle or whatever, me, I'm a bit more freer, and I like to kind of just share more of a boring. I guess I'm kind of more of a boring kind of vlogger, I guess, huh? You know what I mean? When I'll take you outside and show you my flowers and I'm petting the bees and stuff. And I do have that crazy in me, you know what I mean? And Michael wants to see that, I guess, and a lot of you all want to see that too. And I don't mind having fun with it, and going out there and cooking it up with Tina. I can see it coming, you know what I mean? And while part of it is like, I guess like a setup scenario, like there is certain things that, I will be able to express, who knows where this is going to go, honestly, but I just can't be, I don't know, bro. Who knows what's coming with all of this, dude. I'm super happy and I'm super hopeful, though. You know what I mean? And me and Micah, we've been talking, and it's been a welcome change. Just kind of just shooting the shit and jokes and talking old movies and scripts and stuff like that. It's been fun. We're keeping it easy and breezy, and I'm not trying to bug him too much or message him too much. I'm kind of doing my own thing. While staying kind of cautious. Hey, Mr. Daniel says, go see my mom and get dinner. I'll try to hop on later. Have a great stream. All right, brother. Enjoy your dinner with your mom and stuff, man. Bro. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to burp. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. That wasn't for you. Enjoy your time with your mom. We don't have, all that much time on this earth with our moms, especially with the older we get, the more we work and we're out doing our own things and all that crap, and, yeah, I've actually got my mom coming for the 4th of July. How about that, man? What the hell? Oh, okay. I thought that my shit was, asked me if I want to make changes to my computer or something. Can we? Okay, hold on. Something. Oh, let me see if I'm plugged in here. I am plugged in. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. My computer kind of popped up with some sort of change or something. But yeah, my mom is coming for the 4th, bro. Going to bring JC and they're going to spend a few days. And there's actually going to be an Elvis impersonator in town for free at the Shelby City Park right here, not far from me. And mom is actually going to be here and going to go. She said she wants to go see Elvis. So that's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome to take her to and experience and vlog. You know what I mean? I'm going to take you all there, with us, and capture that moment, mom enjoying this with Elvis. You know, I'll be able to go back and watch this video after mom's gone. You know, the stuff that I was able to do for her, you know, and yeah, that's what I'm more interested in, like these really meaningful moments, you know, caught, you know, in like a meaningful way. You know what I mean? Like the fun, that the laughter, like the skits and all that. It's fun and people love it, and I appreciate, you know, that extra depth that it gives to me. You know what I mean? Because I tend to find myself kind of a boring personality. Mainly because I try to restrain probably what like everyone, well, you know, what rings out loudest and truest to the world. And Dad was the same way, you know. Like he would try his best to like to rein in his anger, you know, and work, you know, like the older he got, the mellower and mushier he got with the grandbabies and stuff, you know. But for some reason, like his anger and stuff is what rang true and what damn resonated with the fans and stuff. And part of me wondered if like Dad had any sort of like complex, you know what I mean, to going out there and showing his ass for his brand, you know. But the people loved it, you know. Yeah, you know, it's what made Grandpa, I guess, you know. And so he, you know, he kept going out there and doing it, you know. But he also had his Grandpa's corner, you know, in which he was, you know, he was genuine, you know, he was it was very unpolished. Just putting his true self out there, you know, for the world. And I kind of feel like that's what this channel right here is. You know, this kind of almost how I do it. And I don't try to be like my dad or anything. Like, just like when I started showing off all my knives and shit to Michael the other day, you know, like we didn't really have anything kind of planned. You know, it was like busted with the camera and let's wing it or whatever, you know. And so I kind of started showing off my knives or whatever, because he kind of kept pointing at the knives, like, you know, like scared of the knives or whatever, you know. And then I just kind of just realized that, like, you know, like Dad was a big lover of his knives. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like his knives, his hammers and shit, you know, and his music. Half the time he didn't know the lyrics, so he'd hum and bop and boop, and that would be me too. So just Void can't get no sleep, can't get no fucking respect. Well, you know what? I feel like he's getting all the respect and sleep now that he can get now, bro. I feel like certain timelines may have damn collided, you know, and certain rest can be had, you know, that he's not yelling at us from the void. And, you know, it's so weird. Like Jennifer, I was talking to Jennifer earlier, and she said that she had the same damn dream about Dad yelling at her, too. Oh, Bryce Marshall sent a super chat. Did you? I didn't see it, Bryce. Must have been like 99 cents. I'm sorry. I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Nice way to get a shout out there, right there. That's pretty cool. Hey, I sent a super chat, motherfucker. Who, Bryce Marshall? You said no, you didn't. Bryce Marshall? No. Clever boy. Or clever girl. But yeah. I don't know. Oh, man, Colin Jr. Hi, Charlie, watching from Ireland. Damn, man, that is so awesome watching people. Bryce, you're going to get fucking muted, boy. Get that boy. Get that motherfucker. Hide that motherfucker. Oh, you hidden from my channel forever now. You can comment all you want, but you'll never be seen again. I'm surprised motherfuckers didn't call me Dr. Evil. Gears fan says, did you just get the Chia Pet Homer? Actually, I've had the Chia Pet Homer for a while. I just ain't did it yet. I was wondering, like, maybe if I can do it on a live stream or do a video of it or something. But I actually bought this thing at Lowe's probably couple months back. I just had it in a different location and decided that I'd put it right here so that maybe somebody like you would notice it and say something about it. Domo arigato. Somebody watching from Puerto Rico, man, Ireland, Puerto Rico. I gotta tell you guys, man, like it's just so amazing, like and flabbergasting to me to realize just how far across the globe that Dad's damn anger spread. You know, it man, he touched people from the darkest corners to, well, I mean, the dark, but like the deepest and widest, you know, from Ireland to Puerto Rico to Antarctica to Japan. I've had friends from Japan. The Saviors 007, thank you so much, man. Says, glad to see you and your brother have ended the feud and are back glad. The bros are back. Sorry about that. Also, I proposed to my girlfriend. Do you have any advice for me? I mean, what did she say? Yes, and you didn't want her to, or are you trying to run? Or are you have you proposed to her yet? I'm kidding. Have you proposed to her yet? Did she already said yeah? I say just have fun and enjoy it, man. Each day for each day, and that's not just for you. That's for everybody, bro. But yeah, you know, enjoy each day for each day and try to be present there with her and be there with her when she makes these plans. You know, she's gonna get a little hectic with it. You know, you're gonna hear 10,000 different colors and roses, you know, and venues and how about this and how about that, you know, and some shit gets expensive, man. Let me tell you what, bro. I spent fucking $5,000 on wedding photos. You know what I mean? Much love, Andre G1, man, watching from Iceland, bro. Hell yeah. Iceland. Now, isn't that where it's green? Greenland has ice, and then Iceland is green, right? Like Iceland is like where they did Lord of the Rings and stuff, right? All those beautiful green, lush mountains with no trees. That shit's weird. Y'all don't have trees in Iceland, right? Ha. Dallas Wright says, hey, Charlie, show us that dragon on yourself. Waylon Draper, much love. Thank you much, brother. Says, tell Jenny she can't do. What happened? What's wrong with Jenny? What's wrong with my sister Jenny? Where's that dragon? Oh, here it is. Where the hell did I get this from? I think I just found this at a damn yard sale. I mean, at Goodwill. You know, you go to Goodwill. I just like to look around and look at the junk and trinkets on Goodwill. In Goodwill, kind of like Napoleon Dynamite. Matter of fact, the other day I even found a samurai or a sai or whatever, and I almost pulled up my video and started vlogging for the day, just because I would have been able to do that Napoleon deal or whatever. But yeah, y'all like my dragon, man? I'm really into Chinese and Asian, you know, culture and style and artifacts, man. I feel like my past life, man, if we had any sort of past lives, that I would have been a Chinese man. I would have been from Singapore, or actually I like Japan. Now, y'all want to see something really cool? Check this out. This is one of the oldest things that I've actually got. One of the oldest things that I actually got. What is this? A tanto, like a half sword or whatever. My nephew Jimmy actually gave me this right here, guys. You can kind of see, man. It almost looks like Pennywise, or maybe like Beetlejuice whenever he turned into that sandworm or whatever. But it was actually a dragon's head with some sort of globe on the front, and it's got all kinds of like design kind of carved into it. It's really plastic. It's not very expensive. But, man, let me tell you what. Jimmy actually gave me this thing. It was sitting on my Uncle Bobby's coffee table for like 20 years or something like that, man. My Uncle Bobby, he never moved anything. Like, he didn't have anybody coming in and out of his house fucking shit up, you know. He could keep things. And my dad gave this to my Uncle Bobby for Christmas one year, right whenever Dad first started doing flea market shit. He would go through, like, this big old fat, you know, catalog full of discount, cheap made items or whatever. And he would, and he'd buy a bunch of stuff, man, get little swords and stuff like this for 15 bucks. And then he'd upsell it, you know, $30, $40. And he had this one. This was like one of his little $40 items right here. He would have his table set up with all his lighters on it, and knives and tasers and laser pointers, yo-yos, pogs, bow. And dude, I had a little bit of everything. If there was a new damn fad that was out that was selling, Dad was on it, and we all had some of it for free. And yeah, I remember I went to Jimmy's house for when was it, man? I don't remember. 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, me and Erica went down to Charleston for a visit, and Jimmy gave me Uncle Bobby's Tanto, man. And I'll never lose it, man. This is probably the oldest thing I got. Dad actually bought this for Uncle Bobby back in like 96, 97. DTA says, show us knives, guys. Show us your knives, Charlie. I don't think all y'all want to see all my knives, huh? Somebody made me feel bad because I realized that I got the 119 buck knife as opposed to the 120. So it was kind of hot in here. How about this? Check this one out, Bo. Boy! You want to fuck around, find out? I'm practicing my swordsmanship right now. Once I get good with this one, I can upgrade. I'm kind of like Will Ferrell from the other guys. He had a wooden gun. I've got my wooden sword. I'm a practicing knight. I'm a knight in training. I actually got this thing right here from oh my God, I can't think right now. The Renaissance Fair. How would y'all like to see Michael go to me take Michael to the Renaissance Fair? We'll dress his ass up like a troll. We'll dress his ass up like a dirty troll with fucking fur and damn grime on his face and shit. I'll be the knight. We'll do something like Your Highness. Oh man, that would be so much fun. I think that'd be content right there. Shit. And hell, like talking about like walking like a line with Michael or whatever, you know what I mean? He said that I was like, how far can I joke with you? You know what I mean? How far can I call you a fat fuck? You know what I mean? Or, dirty little rotten fat bastard if you damn do some dumb shit to me or something. And he's like, fucking go for it. You know what I mean? He said, when you'll cross the line. And I don't want to cross any lines. I don't want to disparage Michael or whatever. But if we get into some kind of like heated thing, just like here, whenever he came to the house, I didn't know exactly what to say. I wanted to be like, hey, you fat motherfucker, what the fuck? Or like why you acting all kind of fucking weird or something, you know what I mean? But I just didn't know how real to act, how I didn't want to offend, man. It would have been kind of nice for a little heads up. You know what I mean? I did have a sort of heads up in that people were like, yo, bro, he's got an Airbnb. Like I had spies out there hitting me up talking about damn, he's in town, he's coming. He says he's coming, yada yada, you know what I mean? I just didn't fucking know when, and then you think about what you're gonna say and what you're gonna try and do. Like I tried to choreograph a scene or something, and then when I turned the AC off earlier, like he came in and I turned the AC off, not because it was messing up our flow or whatever, but because I wanted to try and bring up a story later about an AC and the fact that we had to turn it off. And then I was just so clutter fucked, you know what I mean, that I didn't even get a chance to tell the damn story. Stranger Than Fiction. Charlie, do you remember David James from Australia? Gone off the deep end in need of thoughts and prayers, man. Much love and thoughts and prayers to our dude David James, man. Our Golden Road trucker out of Australia. I think he just said he used to truck around a lot of gold, man. The government probably slipped a little something in his tea, a little formaldehyde in his water, man. Gave him the old Havana syndrome. He come to learn too much. There is no gold in Fort Knox. No gold in Fort Knox. Jeremy, Rickard, Charlie, you don't got to explain yourself, bro. I know for 10 years, man, seeing your brother getting all that anxiety in you. I mean, for real, man. Like, come on, man. It's like, whoo, like I've been thinking about this moment for so damn long. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, man. Like, if I was in the next video, what would we do? Or you know, and just wanting to squash the beef. You know, my dude Void dropping them bombs, man. I appreciate you. Got another $10 from you, man. I love you always, man. Heart back right here to you, man. And I saw that you commented and donated on Michael's video too, I think, huh? Did I see that? Send a shout out to my wife in California. We love you, Charlie. Our anniversary is today. Thomas Blue, man. Happy anniversary to you and your wife, man. What year is this for you? 1 or 49? It's either 1 or 49. You ever see that skit with Sam Kinison or whatever? And he's just like, ah! You know, you totally get it after you get married. Sometimes, bro. Ah! You know, tell you what, man, ain't nobody drive you fucking crazy or get you to that edge, to that moment, like the woman you love, or like the man you love, or your significant other. Waylon Draper dropping some hearts on me. Much love to you. Void, he says he did. You did what? Oh shit, you did what? I think I missed out on that. I'm sorry. Hey, Tablioso II, what's up, brother? Loving the new content on The Outsiders. A kid behind a camera is putting out the best content he's had in years. Charlie brought out his creativity. And, man, I hope out to bring out more for him, you know what I mean? And in return, him, you know, with me, he has definitely helped me out so much, dude. Like, we got over 200 people watching right now. So many friends back. Humble Pomp says, what was in that G Fuel? Man, I don't fucking know, bro. Half the shit I can't even damn pronounce. I got a shit ton of that G Fuel too from the Dollar Tree. If there's any energy drink fans out there, man, any fellow heads, as it were, bro, like the Dollar Tree is selling them for $1.25. Hold on. I just be fucking it up. Damn it, Charlie. Stop it. Oh, I'm sorry, Void. You said you donated on his vid. Oh, okay. You didn't have to send a 10 bomb to me to see that, man. I feel bad. But I appreciate it. Which one is this one? Oh, that one looks tasty. Strawberry pineapple coconut right here. DTA, much love back to you, buddy. Much love to my dude Void, man. Hey, that's got a real GTA vibe right there, don't it, Void? Dayton Graham dropped a 20 on my dude Dayton Graham. Dayton's in there rolling on Dayton's, buddy. How you doing tonight, Dayton? Thank you so much for the love and appreciation, man, and the contribution to the this new resurgence in the AGP community. You know what I mean? Like Michael's views are kind of down a little bit. You know, like I say, he was focused more on the locale stuff, and you know, like he felt like there needed to be a change. You know what I mean? Not just personally, but also like I guess professionally. You know, and here we are, man, trying to do the best we can. You know, let me try this right here. What kind of things would you guys like to see? I know one thing that we would really like to work on ourselves is perhaps a live stream. Like I said, some sort of like Family Feud live stream or some shit like that, you know, where we all go back, we watch videos and we talk about old moments and stuff, and maybe like call each other out on some shit, you know what I mean? Or just reminisce lovingly on a certain past or dinner. You know what I mean? I feel like Michael might be a little kind of afraid to show his true self and and I hope I'm not out of line speaking like this, but sometimes I feel like he might be afraid to show his true self and his more gooey, touchy, sentimental side. You know, he's afraid to put himself out there in fear of like rejection or humiliation or some shit. You know what I mean? Where I am like the complete opposite, where I'm willing to put all of my real self out there to you all, you know, warts and all, you know, unpolished, fucking, whether you think I look like some sped up freak or, you know, about to bust with anxiety, you know, that was it. That was me, you know, and it was for you, you know, and I appreciate all of you that adhered to me on that. LB Sicko Entertainment, much love to you, brother. Says, nice to see you happy, sober, and doing well. 1 year sober. Keep it up. Keep it up, dude. Damn right, man. I appreciate it, man. 1 year turns into 6. You got this, man, and you were well on your way, man. How good do you feel about yourself, man? Because I got to tell you, man, it was surprising to me. Like, you know, I used to like I said, I used to be so afraid to damn just be by myself. Oh, Void dropped a 10 bomb on me. Thank you so much, man. I got you on Cash App too. Damn, buddy. Hell yeah, I appreciate it, man. Y'all make it freaking rain. It's going to the right thing. Motherfucking Crowlanny says, I thought G Fuel was going out of business. Well, it might be. That might be why Dollar General is getting all like the leftovers. There's a bunch of fucking cotton candy flavors. Excuse me. That I that I made that I could not fuck with. You know, I don't like the cotton candy and the bubble gum and shit. But there was a fucking just a whole shelf, and she's like, "Please take them all." Because I went up there and I asked her, I said, "How many can I get? Is there a limit?" You know, and she was just like, "Please get them all." Shout out 10 bomb from Boyd. Oh, really? Let me see here. Boyd or Void? I'm sorry. I hope I'm not missing these damn. I try not to miss these damn super chats, man. If I do, man, please forgive me and screenshot it and call me out on it, whatever, and demand I do some well, I would say demand I do some crazy shit, but that's going too far into locale territory, and I'll leave that to Boogie. I'll leave that to old Chubbs the Builder. I see Boogie's getting all kinds of fucking racist and shit right now or whatever, and I'm just like, fuck. Locale, man, really? But hey, man, they got a shit ton of people was watching today. It was like 1,800 people or something like that. Yeah, and yeah, you know, that was yeah, you know, that's what happens with the heightened drama. And I don't necessarily want that heightened drama. If I do, I want it to be like family related. I want it to kind of mean something and to build up. You know what I mean? Then them fuckers, man, they're all just swinging for the fences on each other and shit. And damn, I'll be damned. You know what I mean? My first come up on me with some old bullshit. And I don't even want to get into it. You know what I mean? We pushed past that shit. You know what I mean? And me and Michael decided, you know what I mean, to squash that shit privately and quietly. You know what I mean? Like why would I want to go on some show that's going to try and damn drag that shit back out into the mud and shit, you know, and just fuck up everything that I got going here. You know what I mean? That means more to me than, you know, and that's mine. You know what I mean? And that's ours, you know? And that brings joy and respect to Dad's name, you know. Bulk Stillo, thank you so much. Says, thank you being so jittery and spazzed. Scared, Mike. I was kind of hoping for that a little bit. Like I was leaning into it, and I'm like, I know he's not gonna call the cops or whatever, because you know he wants the entertainment and shit, you know. So let's see what we can do with this, you know, and it was fun. Like, yeah, but I feel like maybe he got caught in the headlights too. Like, I feel like maybe we should have kind of talked about it a little bit. Like, I was acting my way and he was kind of not knowing exactly how to act his way, you know, and I think we just kind of bumped heads until, like, you know, two fucking bulls bump heads and they just sit there and kind of look confused at each other for a moment. They don't know what to do next. Zanky says, what's your favorite G Fuel flavor? Shit, like, what is this other one I had? I can't remember any of the other ones. I had a whole bunch of them. I like that Pac-Man flavor. It was kind of good. My least favorite would probably be the peach rings, the Sonic peach rings. What's that? Oh, thought I heard something out there. Yeah, this I I got to tell you, this strawberry pineapple coconut is not bad. Duncan Snow Part 2 says, can you shout out Brandon from Arizona? Been watching for 12 years. Glad to see you're doing better. Much love to you, Brandon. Much love to Arizona, dude. You know, like I said, if we could do something big and kind of get out on the road a little bit, I would absolutely love to come out to Arizona and check out y'all's neck of the woods, man. It's just so red and beautiful and dry. But I also hear that there's also real kind of lush areas too. I hear the rim around the canyon is real lush as Vic Vinegar, not Vic Vinegar. What's that motherfucker from Will Ferrell from The Office? But yeah, you know, I'd like to go out there and try me a Sonora dog. Much love to Sonora dogs and shit, man. I had a couple of real good friends out there. My boy Junior from my boy Junior's from Arizona as well, man. Junior Gutierrez, are you in the house, buddy? Dayton Graham dropped another one, says, have you had the C4 Skittles? Yeah, I like the C4 Skittles. For some reason, though, man, it seems like the C4s, they don't get me as jacked up. They don't get me as fucking jacked up. Void dropped the 10. Hey, I know who you are now, brother. Fuck yeah. It says, come to Alabama, we can go fish. I was gonna tell you on Messenger, man, that you know, my sister's from Alabama. And I got a nephew that stays out in Alabama, bro. I can't remember if they stay out in Greenville or what part they are right now, but yeah, man, I got family in Arizona, man. Justice says C4 tastes like gasoline too. Well, I mean, it depends. I don't know. The Skittles wasn't bad, but for some reason, I just wasn't getting that. I tell you what really did it for me, man, and they're also cheap. Were these Rockstar Pure Zeros right here, man? I got a couple of cases of these over at in the house here somewhere too. Actually, I'm looking at them right now. And these got what 240 milligrams, but they've also got some other stuff to it. Pantothenic acid and erythritol and no sugars, no carbohydrates. But yeah, like these were also like the cheapest too, man. And they're starting to go out of business on these too, man. You're starting to see like the energy drink game kind of like dry up a little bit. I don't know if there's just too many like different flavors on the market or whatever, but I used to get the grape all the time. So, and I'm just so fucking hopelessly hooked on these energy drinks, man. When I was working at the damn plant, you know, it's all production based, man. It's just like cut metal stack, you know, load metal, cut it, load metal, cut it, clean load metal stack, getting you know, take order, bring up load order, load cut metal stack, you know, it's just constant, just going on my feet all day. And man, I started drinking these energy drinks at damn 7:30 in the morning or whatever, and I gotta tell you, bro, it's hard to get off of, and it's even harder to push it back. You know what I mean? Like to try and stop myself from drinking these damn things at like 7 o'clock in the morning, push it back to 8. I got myself today to almost noon before I had my first energy drink, man. And in a way, it's almost like an alcohol addiction, except for I don't get too out of hand. I still get wild and crazy or whatever. Like, but I'm not fucking like emotional, talking shit. Like I know how to stop myself. You know, I can drive a car, but like that rush and that euphoria, and I've got myself addicted to it. Void Much Love says, yeah, LOL, you like my post about the the red, white, and blue monster be banging. I'm drinking one right now. Yeah, man, I went through your Facebook a little bit, bro, and yeah, I had a good laugh. You're a wild one, bro. I like you, man, and I appreciate you. And you post, yeah. I don't know. You don't post too much, and you don't be posting for like a lot of likes and shit. You know, you just be posting to damn like make your girl laugh and shit like that, man. Just very based, and with some wild shit too. I appreciate it. Step Godfather, yeah, he says you're gonna have a stroke. Fuck. if you keep drinking them as much as you are. A dangerous game. Caffeine is the most abused substance in the U.S. You just traded addictions. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that, man. You know, like it definitely is an addiction. I mean, it definitely is an addiction. Sorry. Woo! Take it easy, Nathan Lear. Have a great night, man. Fuck. You know, like, and I know it's bad for me too, dude. Like shit. And I can just think about how I can't having a stroke, man. I don't know. Ugh, it's so horrible, man. One of my favorite dudes on earth, Patrice O'Neal. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal, man. He was a wild ass comedian, dude. Real racist, man, but whatever. Like he also had like a funny twist on life, you know, and a view on shit, you know. And I loved him and his and Anthony Cumia's kind of. Anyway, like y'all might know Patrice, man, and he damn had a stroke himself, and one of the happiest but also saddest motherfuckers in the world, you know. Like he ended up like dying like one of the saddest freaking deaths, man. And I'd hate to damn, you know, I'd hate to get like that. I've got to get off of it, man. I've got to get off of them. You're right, man. Fuck. And I've got the same mentality like I had with alcohol. Like, what am I going to do without it? What am I going to do with my day without energy drinks, man, to fucking boost me up? I'm sorry, am I skipping on you guys? Void, thank you so much. Says I drink about 7 energy drinks a day, if not more. I get a headache if I don't drink one. Me too, man. I get the headaches. I get the freaking headaches, and sometimes it almost feels like it'll kind of boost it off into another realm or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not fully like on Earth, man. You know, it's wild. Like I'm here, but it's like a couple inches off ground, something. You know what I mean? You ever get like that? Justice says alcohol is a daily struggle for me. Credit to you for beating it. Man, thank you so much, bro. I don't know what the hell it was in me that stopped neither, you know. It wasn't like anything different. It was just another damn fuck up. Well, except for the fact that I ended up having some guys shoot at me. Maybe having some bullets whiz by your freaking head kind of damn scare you sober. You know, Chris Atkins says Charlie's Corner. That's hilarious. That's what this is, man. This is Charlie's room. Welcome to Charlie's room. Drunk in snow part 2. I remember being drunk in the snow. That used to be fun. I drink too much Starbucks, and boy, it gets my day going. So that caffeine does the job, but again, it ain't healthy. So you got to stop it at some point. You're right, man. Like fuck. And when is the day going to be? I got a shit ton of energy drinks left. I got 1 case right there, case and a half. I probably got 2 case, another case right here. Maybe 3 cases left. Maybe man, and this gives me so much pain just saying it. Like maybe I can I stop once I drink them all. You know? Trap money. Don't be sad, be proud. You just said out loud another problem you can solve because you done it before. Yeah, shit, you know. Just got to do it, you know. Yeah, you know what it is right now, man? I'm afraid to fail is what it is. And I thought about it earlier. I'm afraid to go at this, you know, full-heartedly, you know, so publicly like this, you know what I mean? And fail. That's what it is. I'm afraid that I say that I'm going to go ahead and quit, and then I just can't quit. And then next thing you know, I'm freaking lying to y'all. You know, I'm sitting here damn drinking energy drinks and telling you that I'm not. You know what I mean? Just like back when I was telling y'all that I wasn't drinking and I really was. Duncan Snow. I'm sorry, Duncan Snow. My addiction stopped by drinking from water bottles. You had an addiction of drinking in water bottles. Society ruined me badly. Says you don't need Mike or Bridget. Oh no, you don't need Mike or Bridget. They are bad people. They look down on you. No, I don't think that's the case, man. Bridget might look down on me. I think me and Michael have a certain. I think me and Michael have a certain thing. You know what I mean? And I hope not. You know what I mean? I hope that they're not trying to set me up for any kind of bullshit or whatnot. You know, but if they do, like all you guys know, you guys are smart enough. You guys, yeah. And I won't react like I used to or nothing. I'll be strong and sober and positive and even headed about it. And I won't put my foot in my mouth or put my foot in that trap like I would have before, So it's vanilla dice, baby. We knew your ass was tweaking from the dilated pupils back in the day with your fucking purple hair. Little bit. A little bit. Not too much. Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Can't hide it. Yeah. So I mean, I was about to talk about something, but I just don't feel like I'm ready to talk about it yet from back in the day. So I apologize for that little quiet right there. But I did a lot of wrong back in the day, man. From damn abusing to fuck it, man, to abusing my nephew's drugs and shit. They were getting some good Adderall, and they were getting a lot of it too. And somehow I found my way into like those bottles of their medicine and shit, and I started abusing it, dude. And I guess the only reason that I went ahead and said fuck it and started telling you now, because for one, you all knew that I was spun the fuck out back then. I guess you deserve to know what and how, because I didn't have a vehicle to get out anywhere or nothing. You know what I mean? And yeah, also because I ended up sharing that story with somebody in rehab before. And actually I shared it with the whole room, like I was just like, it was just eating at me, you know what I mean? And I just had to get it off my chest, man, because I was so damn, no thank you, locale. No thank you. I had to get it off my chest. I was hurting so bad, and then a woman actually came up to me, one of our members of the group. She had just joined like a week before, and she told me, she was like, man, thank you for sharing that, because I had it in my heart, man. And she told me that she wasn't ready to share it with the group yet, but she shared it with me, that it fucked her up, and that it was so much shame, and that she respected me for sharing that. So if there's anybody else out there that has, done that, oh, locale. I can't help you, man. You might want to go holler at Tina. You go holler at Tina for that one. Hell, she's the one that damn said it. Oh, shut up, Charlie. We're having a good time. We're not doing that shit. What up, Gamble in the house, man? Thank you for joining me tonight, man. It's freaking hot. I done got it hot in here. What time is it? 7:45. I'm thinking, man, when do I go down to Charleston? Michael came up here and got me all uncomfortable and on edge and all that shit. When do I go down there and do it to him? I know Mama's coming down next weekend. TDF says, if you really want to try a good energy drink, I need to stop. No, I need to get off of it. Oh, man. Hi, David King says, go tomorrow. Local Outlaws, man, you picking at Tina right now, ain't it? I feel a little bad picking at Tina, you know what I mean? But then, I hear that she's throwing shit and jab and shade my way, and she always has. She had us all fucked up back in the day, man. She was always getting in the middle and fucking nosing shit up and being fucking jealous. Where's this picture right here? Look at this shit right here. Their old birthday picture. Dad, I like to send to people when they have their birthday. So if we are friends on Facebook or Twitter and your birthday hits, then you're probably gonna get, and I see it, then you're probably gonna get this from me with the happy birthday, youngin'. Right? But that's not what I'm getting at. Have a look at all of us. Look at Dad. Happy birthday, goddamn youngin'. Happy birthday. Look at Doug back there, man. With thumbs up, man. It's your birthday, dude. Time to party, man. Got some cake for you. Look at me. I'm looking at the cake like, oh, man, I want a slice of that tasty looking motherfucker. Give me the corner piece right there. What the hell is Tuna looking at? What the fuck is Tuna looking at? And she's looking like a motherfucker, too. And it ain't the cake. She's looking at my tasty ass. And what the hell? What kind of look is that, bro? That's like some Broad Chucky shit, man. I'll never forget one time, man. Tina coerced some girl into fucking getting a dick pic out of me. I learned, man, don't be giving no dick pics out to anybody. Don't worry about it. No one will ever see my little shit again. Which is not too little, but it's not big enough to be going out sharing on social media or sharing with people in DMs and shit. Shit. Void, much love. She looking at you like she wanted a piece of that. Not the well, she's licking her lips. She's licking her lips, so there's that. Oh no, she's not, is she? I can't tell. I think so. It looks like 4 lips right there. One of them or 3 lips. One of them's gotta be a I love you, Tina. We're having fun. Oh man, I'm blowing a gasket right now. Anthony Wilton, your bro. Much love. My name is Anthony Wilton. I've been watching for 11 years. Shout me out. Much love, Anthony Wilton, buddy. Local Outlaws. Look up TMJ and you will understand Tina and Addie's. Local Outlaws. Are you like is Local Outlaws on one of the is he part of the local universe? There's about 40 of y'all's channels out there. Let's see here. Local Outlaws. Let's see here. I don't think so, huh? There's a whole bunch though. I appreciate it anyway, though, man. Go ahead and give Tina those jabs if you want. And like, I felt kind of bad about like picking at Tina and shit like that. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, like she kind of fucking deserves it, man. Like we've been through so much shit, and she's like fucking. Like I said, she coerced the dick pic out of a girl one time, man. When I was living at Dad's. I ended up talking to somebody on Facebook and sending some private pictures. You know, she was, I did not expect it out of this person whatsoever. They were really nice. And they're still nice. I'm still friends with them on Facebook. Isn't that weird? We don't really talk, but you know what I mean? Like, water under the bridge or whatever, still grandpa fan and stuff like that. And yeah, but I'll never forget, man, Dad, I woke up in the morning and Dad's like, Charlie! Get here! I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on, man? It's too early for this shit. And it was early on to me moving in over there too, so it wasn't like I had a chance to fuck anything up and piss them off. Void, much love to you, says if you go to South Carolina, you should do. Oh, that's definitely happening, buddy. go to that jail AGP was talking about in the Pee Wee Gaskins vid, if it's still there. Oh, the jail is not there anymore. The jail is not there anymore, bro. Holy shit. I was wanting to take Michael out there one day because the prison is gone, and guess what? They built condominiums. Beautiful fucking condominiums over what was once a fucking level 3 prison holding some of the most notorious murderers in South Carolina history, including Pee Wee Gaskins. I stopped one girl and asked her one time. I was like vlogging. I was walking through this in the middle of this fucking. I wasn't far from where Pee Wee Gaskins' cell had been at one point, which is now part of a high-rise condominium. And I stopped some girl and I was like, "Hey, did you know this used to be a prison?" And she's like, "No, they don't even fucking know." These young University of South Carolina students don't even freaking know where they're standing. He says, "I'm an outlaw of the universe." Void, what'd you say? Oh yeah, if the vid is still there, but yeah, I do know where his dumping grounds were at. Do I have that still saved up here? I don't have it saved. Ugh. I don't have it saved. So, okay. Tablioso the second says, "Need to take Mike on a spiritual journey through the forest." That sounds awesome. I wish that he would do that with me. I don't think that he would want to damn sleep, in a tent or out in the woods, man. I don't see Michael as much of a camping kind of guy. I think that'd be great for content, though. That's the thing. You gotta take yourself out of your comfort zone. Could you imagine Michael's ass just fucking complaining like a fucker the whole damn time, spazzing out over little fucking bugs jumping on him and shit? That how long it would take him to fucking to build a fire? I say me and him do a Naked and Afraid challenge in Tuna's front yard. What do y'all say? Damn. Well, Cal says, "I did 10 years in prison. F. Keemstar, son of a bitch." And see, that's the thing, man. Like, that kind of negativity and drama, man, will attract a motherfucker from prison after been in prison for 10 years and ready to fuck a motherfucker up. I'm sorry. I hope that I ain't doing nothing to offend you, brother. I appreciate the money. If you want to take it back, you can have it back. And hey, much love and respect. Hey, let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Who? Franny Life? Celebrate Fran. Thank you so much, Franny. Looks like her very first super on a live stream anywhere. Nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. She got a banana. What is that? Like, oops, like, did I slip or something? Am I slipping? I hope not. Tablioso says, "Great content. You pulling him and dragging him along, but you finally make it, and it's like the Great Valley." Yeah, there's got to be a nice, beautiful payoff in the end. I would love that. I would love to try to help Michael and damn find himself. You know what I mean? And damn, get fit. Learn how to drive, which I'm not going to hold that against him. I was talking to him today about like, hey man, what would it take to get you behind the wheel of a vehicle, and I just don't think it's going to happen. Have a great night, guest. 11:36. But I just don't see Michael ever getting behind the wheel of a vehicle. I think he's just too old now. That time is done past. A certain amount of discomfort, just settles in and just becomes the norm. Oh, my loafers. Hold on a second. I done dropped a box on my loafers. Can't do that. And also like a certain amount of discomfort sets in. Like he literally, would swerve the car into a damn embankment or some shit, out of fear. It's almost better if he not. Be better if he not drive. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to kind of help him out with that, but I don't want to try and help him out with anything. I want Michael to do Michael and holler at me whenever he wants to, make some videos or if he wants to share a recipe, a banging ass recipe with me, you know, or a funny joke or an idea or something. You know, I don't want to be sitting there like, you know, trying to push him along. He knows what he's got. He knows what he's got to do, what he wants to do with his life. You know what I mean? And I just want to be there, you know what I mean, to kind of support him and have some fun. You know what I mean? I know that he's over there living by himself right now. That can be lonely. Shit, I know how lonely it can be, bro. I'm over here every day just trying to fill my days, you know, because they get so long, man. When you're sitting around and you ain't got nothing going on, like playing freaking video games or whatever, you know, like watching movies, man. It's like it's a long, damn, just drawn out process that I can't fully put myself into, and I'm having to find some sort of like project or busy work, you know what I mean, to throw myself into out here, you know. And I'll actually do a regular vlog for y'all tomorrow. I think I got to go spay a cat. I got to go get my buddy neutered. Matter of fact, hey Erica, can you send him? Is Erica? Are you out there? I need to talk to my neighbor. She said she was going to get me a cat trap or whatever. I got to trap up my little buddy. He's kind of a stray, but I'm out here feeding the fucking strays like my mama. And we got a bunch of little kittens and shit, you know, out here and stuff now. So I've got to go get the alpha male neutered and stuff. And it's my responsibility. He's attacking the neighbor's cat, and she's going to come over and ask me nicely. So I figured anyway, I've got some content there I can share with you all, along with sharing some cat related stories about dad and mom. You know, we have our own. Grandpa has his own decorated history with cats that y'all found super funny. 1,000 Ways to Hate a Cat. AGP getting mad about you playing GTA was my last memory before I did my bed. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Dad saw it before it happened, you know what I mean? Like, saw me getting comfortable, you know, playing video games and doing nothing. When he really didn't, you know, wasn't asking anything of me, but he wanted me he wanted something more constructive for me than video games, you know, and I just damn didn't understand it at the time. I just wanted to be a fucking, you know, I wanted to be a gamer. Holy shit. There's a video, guys, and I used to find so much like kind of like pride in the video where Grandpa taught me how to vlog. And I don't know, man. I thought about like doing a reaction one day a couple months ago, and you know what? I turned it off. Like I started watching the video about it was on Charlie Badfish. Boyd says the catnip video. I'm not sure if I've seen the catnip video. Amir Tahir says, yes, AGP hated Charlie to stop playing PS4. Like, yeah, man, like he really would rather me damn focused on something else. He wasn't going to push me and he wasn't going to make me, you know, I guess he necessarily didn't have any idea, you know, for me. That's for me to find myself, you know. But he just saw it happening, you know, early on, and he just didn't like it, you know. And I guess maybe, I don't know, he didn't approach it to me properly, or, you know, for content. I just I didn't have my eyes open, man. And that's something I'll always find shame in, damn it. Local says I'm playing Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite. It feels like it's too high pace for me. I don't think that I'd be able to build up my shelter around myself and shoot people at the same time. I'm looking forward to the new Gears of War, and I'm also looking forward to the new GTA, and I'm also playing the shit out of Assassin's Creed Shadows right now. But I'm trying to find like a certain amount of time. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. I'll show you my yard tomorrow, man. If y'all remember, man, kind of how shitty the backyard looked, you know, whenever I first got laid off, you know, compared to what it looks like now, man. Me out there piddling and finding places for things and kind of homesteading, you know, just keeping myself busy so that I'm not in the house wasting away, you know. I need to get out and catch a tan. How do you like my tan, man? I'm kind of pushed into the sun right now, or the light, but if I back up, see, I got me a good tan going. I'm out there. My lawnmower broke yesterday, and I fixed it. I should have vlogged that, man. Franny Life dropped another $1.99. Thank you so much. Shout out to your little cute blue birdie right there. Exercising. What kind of exercise is that? I don't want to. That's a horrible move. Kind of exercise that little bunny doing right there. You got the little birdie doing on. Oh, what's that? Hold on, I missed another one. My boy LMR and Locale says big tough prisoner playing Fortnite. Hey, bro, whatever you like, though, man. As long as it, bro, keeps you straight, you know what I mean? Like, video games aren't always bad. Sometimes it's good to keep you in, especially if you get into too much trouble. Might as well just stay inside anyway. But, hey, man, I say go out for hikes, man. Go out and explore the earth, man. Go out and find yourself that place of peace, you know what I'm saying, for you, outlaw. Go out and meet people out there in the world. Talk to somebody. That's one thing that I'm trying to nurture in myself right now is like, I kind of tend to kind of get a little self-conscious when I'm out in public vlogging, you know what I mean? But I want to learn how to just to point the camera at somebody and just say, hey, how are you doing? Where are you from? You know what I mean? Like, how long have you been here? You know, what do you do here? You know, I want to get out and connect and meet with people and shit, man. And I want that for all of you too. LMR, I think I do remember you, man. Says, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm glad the family is coming back together like my childhood all over again. Fuck yeah, man. And I think that all of us are craving that sense of nostalgia. You know what I mean? That sense of childhood, you know, that little magic moment, you know what I mean, that we all held on so dearly that we're able to kind of revisit that and reconnect that and like reignite that sense of joy, that childhood joy and wonder, you know, and excitement, you know what I mean? And that sense of community that we all shared back when, you know, I feel like we're all kind of gravitating back towards it and we're excited for it. I know I am, and I was so excited for it that I bombed the fucking video, damn it. I totally bungled it. How Robert California would say, you totally bungled that. I think I do remember you, LMR. Did we play GTA together? Boyd dropped another 5 on me. Thank you, brother. Says, you've never seen Angry Grandpa Smokes Catnip. You got to watch that one. I have not watched the catnip video. There's so many videos of Grandpa that I haven't watched I got to check out. So many, man. Shit. Slum Doggy 98 dropped a 2-bomb on me. Says, hey, brother, much love from Florida. Much love back to Florida, bro. My wife is from Florida. She's from Clewiston, the sweetest place on earth, right at the bottom of Lake Okeechobee, man. And it's hot as fuck down there. Hot as balls down there, and there's not much to vlog, but I did do some vlogging down there. We had some fun. We did have some fun. Erica's mom got me a durian from down there, though, and I chickened out. Local Outlaw, I've been drinking since noon, but you stay sober. Hey, you know what they say, man? If you want to, you got to start early if you want to drink all day. That's just pretty tasty. That coconut almost has kind of like an artificial kind of coconut flavor. What time is it? 8 o'clock? I'm fucking up. I should not be drinking that shit right now. I should not. LMR says, for sure, man, it does feel great to see it, man. Well, I really appreciate. I'm thankful that we can like help ignite those happier feelings, like those nostalgic, more innocent feelings within all of us, man. Because man, the world is just burning down around us. You know what I mean? Everybody's just mad. We're all anxious. We don't know what's coming next. You know. But I'm here to tell you, man, like Alan Watts says, man, don't even fucking don't think about the next, man. Just focus on today. Boyd, man, you can stay up, LOL. You can call me. You gonna be up all night too, huh? Yeah, man. You know, just don't even worry about what's gonna happen in the future. Excuse me. Because you know, there's no guarantee that the future is even gonna happen. It can all end for you right now. Local Outlaws, I'll find you and kick it if you fall off. What did you just? Oh, okay. Absolutely, bro. Consider that shit warned, brother. I've got another incentive to stay sober, man. I've got I've got a wild ass convict, man, with 10 plus years under his belt, man, gonna shiv me if I get to drinking. And you know what? I think that's like dad's that's dad's comeuppance on me. He's like, you know what, Charlie, you fuck around. I got one of my boys going to kick the shit out of you. You understand that? I do understand it, Daddy. Yo, youngins will kick the shit out of me and stab the shit out of me with a sharpened toothbrush if I get drunk again. Dayton Graham dropped in the 5-bomb on me. Much love, since I haven't drank in 2 years, but sometimes I take some THC gummies. I smoke a little bud every now and again. Or I might smoke a little bit of bud every day, just a little bit. Would you consider that not sober? Some people say no, but I feel like it kind of keeps me somewhat kind of balanced a little bit. Like it kind of cuts that edge. It's not drinking. It's not doing drugs or pills. And hell, they're even fixing to make weed legal in North Carolina now. You know, so, but I also don't smoke weed like I used to. Like I used to be like, hey, smoke weed every day. And I'm here to tell you that weed's bad for you. Weed's not good for you neither. Local Outlaws, thank you so much, brother. Sharpening that toothbrush just in case. Hopefully it's one of them damn indigent toothbrushes that they give you for free if you don't have any money in your canteen. They give you that little bag. Those are some cheap ass brushes that break easy. Actually, I don't know if I want it to break off in me. Brendan Wayne Webb. I'm from Piedmont, South Carolina. Much love to Piedmont. Piedmont, is that the Piedmont area or is it Piedmont, South Carolina? Because I always thought the Piedmont was kind of like I guess like the Sandy region and like the Rock Hill area, Great Falls. Shout out to Baby Simba. Awima way. Yeah, I heard something funny about that song. Awima way. How did they say? That's like, oh my God, a lion. It's a lion. That's how the song went. Somebody said that I saw on I don't know if it was Theo Vaughn or something like that. He was talking to somebody. It was like an African, and he translated it to basically, oh my God, it's a lion. That's all. Oh my God, it's a lion. I can't buy the movie. Somebody should do a Google search on that. Let me know if that's true or not. Local says not the indigent bag, brother. You know I've been down, bro. They give you that little fucking alcohol-based soap that burns the fuck out of you, and then it only lasts for like 4 swipes, and then you start cutting yourself with the plastic tubes. But you know what? You take them indigent packs, man. You burn that shit down, man. Make you some ink. Get you one of these kind of gnarly scratcher tats right here. Shout out to my dude Brian. But I feel like I need to really get this touched up. I feel like it's time to get my tattoo touched up. Dad said, live your life. I feel like I am finally starting to live my life, man, above all the bullshit. And yeah, I'm finally going to be able to start living my life, man. Like Eric is finally going to be able to start enjoying the fruits of the YouTube thing. You know, I told Michael earlier, I said, man, him and Bridget can go hang out and do whatever or whatnot, man. Me and Erica will take me and Mikey out on the beach. If it gets too hot for them, we'll take them out on the beach, man. They can go hang out. Local Outlaws. Wish I could show you my prison tats. I had a chance to get one, man, but man, it was getting too fucking hot, man. The COs started walking around. They started catching us the fires because you can make those damn paper tubes, with the paper top on it, and then you set the plastic on fire and it catches the soot, and mix that with a little bit of toothpaste or some shampoo or something, and there's your tattoo. But it smells, man, and the COs can catch that shit, man. And they caught, man. Some guy was trying to make some ink for me, dude, while he was also creating like a cross tattoo. I'm so glad I didn't get it. It would have been the jankiest. Jenny says, LOL, the Bob Barker jail brands. The Bob Barker. And can't you believe it? Like, we had no Google in jail back in the day, so we always swore to God that Bob Barker was the Bob Barker from The Price is Right. We were like, how the hell you got so much goddamn money? Yeah, you got The Price is Right. He's getting it out of our asses. Making it out of our tax dollars. Yeah. There was even a rumor going around the jailhouse that our tax dollars and shit were paying for the show Price is Right and for the contestants' prizes because Bob Barker was getting all of like the state taxes that it required to provide the clothing and the condiments and the toothpaste and shit for the jailhouse, but he was skimming off the top and spending as little as possible and then taking the rest of the money for his show. Oh, my God. Local says you legit did time. I'm telling you, bro. I did fucking damn almost a year, right out of year in Trenton Correctional Institute. Then I did damn 8 months in damn Kirkland, the Yard one time. Then I did, 4 months at Kirkland a second time. And then numerous various 3 and 4 month bids in Lexington County and Berkeley County. South Carolina. Where are you from? Are you from South Carolina, North Carolina? Where are you from? Shout out to Joseph Nelson. How you doing tonight? Ethan Trevino says you listen to Korn. I love Korn. Korn was one of my first rock bands that I actually got into skating style. You know, right when I came up back in 97, 98, Life is Peachy had hit. And, you know, Adidas went hard, man. I got me a pair of Adidas, dude. I was the only motherfucker on the block skating in Adidas, dude. And I felt like so fucking just like different, man. Hell yeah. And then I had all of the Korn CDs. You know what I mean? So that made me cool. Oh shit. Local Outlaw. I did time in Michigan. That's where I'm at. Shout out to Michigan. The great states out there, man. Hopefully you hold it down out there, bro. Shit. Michigan's crazy, man. Michigan ain't what Michigan used to be, huh? Michigan's done changed over the last 20 years, huh? Is that where you're originally from? I kind of feel bad for Michigan. It almost feels like they've lost a bit of their culture or whatever. I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's just moving its way across America. Still good in North Carolina, though. LMR says, I feel left out. Got to be the only one from the Midwest. I don't know. My boy just said Michigan. Isn't Michigan Midwest? I'm showing my fucking my ignorance now. Or is that Colorado? Much love to Georgia. Shout out to my dude J-Dog out of Georgia, bro. I would love to come to Georgia and do some vlogging. I tell you what, Erica is actually going to be renting us a spot out on Hunting Island in August. August? I think it's going to be August or whatever. Mid to late August. So we're going to go camping. Hunting Island, which is right off of the Paris Island, right around the corner from Savannah, you know. So if you're out in that area, maybe you could swing by, you know, somewhere out there in Geecheville where we're at, man, and hit us up. I talked to Michael. I tried to see if maybe Michael wanted to bring the family and stuff to the beach for hunting, down to Hunting Island for the you know, while we're there. I told him to go ahead and get him an Airbnb, bring the family. We'll have content. We'll have content for days out there. Matter of fact, we can go IRL on the beach and shit. I'll get Michael on a fucking on my kayak. You know it's not going to stay up, but we'll see how long it does. Would you like to see Michael on my kayak? Local Outlaws, no flex net worth, and damn. Check them out, buddy. Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you dropping little kisses on my end, brother. Pennies from heaven, baby. I thank you, man. Dayton Graham dropped a 5-bomb. I live in Michigan. Would love to travel down south. You and my homie Outlaw over here, man. Y'all get together and come on down here and see me. But hey, Outlaw, you be nice to my dude Graham. Don't you go be bullying up on my dude Graham while y'all are coming down here to North Carolina. I remember one time, y'all, does anybody remember Wolfstock? I said I wanted to try to like create some sort of like concert meet and greet, Burning Man / Woodstock type thing. I was going to call it Wolfstock. Kind of find out Wolfstock already exists, but you know what? Maybe one day we could kind of have ourselves a damn a meet and greet kind of like festival thing. That would be awesome as fuck, dude. I'm gonna start my own compound, and anybody wants to come move and join me, man, y'all are more than welcome. We're gonna call it Content Ranch. Who wants to come live on Content Ranch with me? Local Outlaws. I'm gonna be here as long as you stay sober. Fuck yeah! Well, you gonna be here for a long time, then, bro. I appreciate you because I ain't planning on damn fucking up my winning streak for anything, dude. I don't even like it anymore, man. Like I said, man, just thinking about drinking, bro, just brings me down, makes me feel tired, makes me reflect on all my past fucking losses, all the shit that I lost from damn drinking. Shout out to Gamer Xbox Clips. I'm from Western North Carolina. Much love to Western North Carolina, bro. That's right around the corner from me, man. Maybe we can hit up and hang out, do some stuff. I've got an Xbox too. Xbox Series X. Hit me up. Gonzo Wolf. I think I got two. The first O is an O. The rest of them are zeros. Shout out to Caleb Unknown. Keep messing with Mike like in his videos. That shit was funny. Well, hell yeah. You know, and now that I've got, you know, the more that I figure out our balance, you know what I mean? And like our comedic kind of timing and boundaries, you know what I mean? I feel like the videos are only going to get better. Can't get any worse. Holy shit. I really shrewded it. I will use for both of us. You just got... There you go, man. Somebody's got to do it, bro. I appreciate that. LMR 2005, can't give much but from boring ass Indiana. Bam! Shout out to Indiana. Much love to the Pacers, man. I used to be a big Reggie Miller fan. That big alien looking motherfucker. Goddamn teeth like that long. But Bo, he could drain a three, dude. You couldn't fuck with Reggie Miller. Yeah. Rise in the spirit, man. Have a great thank you for joining. How was seeing Michael after 8 years? Man, it was refreshing, bro. Like honestly, man, it was almost like just a weight just kind of just fell off my shoulders, you know. And especially after I was able to like share that picture with him, you know, and show the world like, hey man, it's good, man. We got it going good, bro. And just to get just so much positive feedback from everybody, man. It felt great. You know what I mean? It felt like a big obstacle had just officially, you know, been overcome, you know, publicly. And man, it's happy and free and hopeful, man. In a way that I hadn't been in a long time. Dayton Graham, man, I'd love to travel to South Carolina and meet you someday. Hell yeah, man. We'll go meet up at Michael's house. He'll be like, what the fuck? No, I'm kidding. That's a boundary that I can't cross. I ain't going to take no fans over to Michael's house. Shout out to Chi-Town Frank, man. Much love to Chi-Town. Tapping it out in Chi-Town. Gianna says, now that you have reconnected with Michael, would you do the same with Kim? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like fuck the past. That bullshit, you know, it didn't do anything to help her out neither. You know? Look at her. You know, she's been kind of hiding, you know, dealing with her own shit, you know. Damn, not thriving. Because, you know, like, yeah. Because I was over here speaking my truth and damn sharing my story and fighting back, you know. And like I wasn't gonna quit. It was at a time where I just wasn't willing to stop. You know what I mean? I needed to be believed. Yeah, I needed to have my shit put out there, you know. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of people, you know, they saw solid truth in my stories, you know, in my, you know, in my fight, in my struggle. You know, I struggled for so fucking long and I refused to go away. You know what I mean? I just refused to go the fuck away. I refused to quit. I got smashed out. Guess what? I came right back. Smashed out again, just came right back. You know what I mean? And I stayed hitting on cylinders, bro. And I just stayed being positive and genuine in myself. And then once I started getting sober and putting those days of sobriety under my belt, you know, and earning that credibility, man. I got to tell you, man, that's what, if anything, that's one thing that I gained in spades throughout all this is credibility, bro. Like, I mean, it's the only reason, it's really the only reason that damn Michael has really brought me back. Like, he wouldn't do it if I was still out here fucking up, you know, damn, lying to myself and to the world, and everybody knew it, you know, and my stock was just in the shitter. Chi-Town Frank says, you like sports, Charlie? Because I love sports, Charlie. I love sports too, bro. Chi-Town is one of my favorite sports towns too. I love the Bulls. Who didn't like the Bulls back in the 90s? I used to love the White Sox. They got like probably the hardest fucking damn logo. I won't be a White Sox cat bad, but I can't find the right fitted. And I used to always get like the 5950 fitteds or whatever, when actually I need like a 4970 or some shit like that. Austin says, can I see your Bulls hat? Do I have a Bulls hat? I think I got a Bulls hat around here somewhere. Oh, yeah, I got one right here. Oh, my God. Kind of unconventional. Kind of an unconventional Bulls cap. I try to wear it backwards, though, and you can kind of see how it kind of gets all kind of bent up and shit like that. Does that look bad? Does that look bad right there? I get all caught up on the way I look, man. Growing up, man, never having shit, man. I ended up spending a lot of money on clothes and shit at my last job. I got a fuck ton of clothes. I'm actually going to be giving some of this shit away. Actually, we're going to be giving a bunch of shit away. This hat might be one of the things that I give away, but I kind of like it right now. It's looking pretty dope right now. It's looking pretty dope right now, but I've kind of tried to steer clear of the hat look right now. When I came back to the videos, I didn't want to, be a slave to the hat. You know what I mean? I didn't want that to be my look. I didn't want to have to feel like I needed to hide my bald head or whatever. You know, it's one of those things where just put what you feel like might be the worst or the weakest of you. Put it out there. Put that shit out there for the world to see. And guess what? You'll find that it wasn't as much of a weakness as you thought. Some of you guys don't like are kind of like shocked by my bald head, but I think I pull it off. You know, I feel like I look good. J-Dog says Braves all day. You damn right, baby. Check it out. I got it. I got a couple Braves hats. Got my Braves cap though. This thing has been sitting up on the hat rack for a long time. I got a bunch of hats. I like this old school Braves though right here, baby. Shout out to Atlanta, and they are kicking so much ass right now. I'm proud of my boys. Holy shit. 704 says you close to Gastonia. Fuck yeah, man. I'm probably about 30 minutes away from Gastonia. Shout out to Gastonia, man. Y'all remind me of North Charleston, bro. Y'all, every time I go through Gastonia, man, I get this feeling of home. I get like this certain feeling like I'm home when I'm in Gastonia, bro. Half Awake says, have you ever been to Atlanta? I've been to Atlanta one time, and I almost got robbed. I fucked around and almost found out, bro. I was fucking. I steered. I ventured away from the Greyhound bus station, man, because I wanted to get me a beer, and I had somebody. I I had one of the homeless dudes in the area, man, kind of put his arm around me and showed me the ropes, man. Took me into this damn bodega across the street from the Greyhound. He helped me. He showed me how to get a couple of 40s and put it in a fucking a styrofoam cup. You know what I mean? Because the cops are right outside watching. You know, he informed me that the cops would bust me if they saw me walk out with the can in my hand, even if in a bag. You know, that you had to have it in a styrofoam cup. And then he proceeded to walk me underneath the overpass. Right downtown Atlanta, right there by the Greyhound bus station. And the next thing I know, I look around and there's nothing. It went from being like I was in the city and shit. Hey, check it out. I was in the city. Look, check it out. I love Atlanta, though, man. My favorite Atlanta Braves player of all time, Mr. John Smoltz. Right next to maybe Smoltz is number one. Then like Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, David Justice. Even though David Justice didn't do much, you guys might not know much about David Justice, bro. Fred McGriff, bro. I don't know if y'all remember Fred McGriff. Terry Pendleton. I'm talking about the early 90s Braves, bro. What? Anybody remember Francisco Cabrera or Sid Bream when Sid slid? And John Smoltz, bro. He is my favorite player of all time. He's a pitcher from Atlanta. He was an opener and a closer. And 300 wins, 300 saves. He's not that fucking big. Look at that stunt master, the crime dog, Fred McGriff, bro. And he had the craziest freaking damn batting stance. And being that I was left-handed as well, man, I adhered to Fred McGriff, dude. And I would sit out there in the front yard, man, and I would get his stance just right, man. I would throw the rock up, and then I'd get the stance as quick as I could, and then come back down to crack that rock straight across the street, probably into somebody's fucking window. It's Vanilla Dice Bay, Chipper Jones, Greg Maddux, Tommy Glavine, Andrew Jones, Andres Galarraga. And I remember Andres Galarraga. Hold it. Did he come from Colorado or did he go to Colorado? I remember the Colorado Rockies. They started their team in 1998 or something like that. And sorry, I just saw that. Sorry, Not Masters Sigma says favorite UFC fighter. I don't really watch too much UFC, man. I started trying to think about some of the old fighters. I remember my favorite fight was Tito Ortiz and Randy Couture back at Vendetta. Do y'all remember that one? Anyone remember UFC Vendetta? That shit came out in 2003. And Randy Couture was 44 years old, same age as me, dude. And Tito Ortiz talked all that shit. Randy Couture wrapped Tito Ortiz up in the fucking fence and spanked him. He literally fucking had Tito Ortiz's ass in the air and spanked him. Yo, does anyone remember that? If you don't remember that shit, go to YouTube, look that shit up. Motherfucker literally got spanked like a little bitch on fucking damn live TV. And every single other match in that Vendetta was a knockout. We were like, holy shit. I wonder if that was a setup. I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep tonight. Woo! I'm lit. Holy shit, I am lit. Fuck. You know what? Then it kind of bothers me too, with the drinking and stuff. During the day, I'll get anxiety and stuff like that once I start kind of drinking. I'll do my meditations to kind of chill me out, and then I'll drink these energy drinks or whatever, and then I get a little antsy, a little nervous feeling whenever I'm doing my videos, you know. Sometimes it makes me not want to do the video even when I started it, you know. So that's another reason to chill on the energy drinks, man. Shout out to Dan Tor in the house. Much love to you. Thank you for joining. Red-handed official Michael thought the energy drink was poison. But I was drinking the energy drink. SG Plays, what's up, Charlie? Checking in from Scotland, man. Much love to Scotland, bro. How you doing over there? My boy, shout out to Scotland and Danny boy. The bagpipes are piping for you, man. Erica was showing me something the other day. The Scottish were over here in New York or somewhere for the World Cup, and they had poured a bunch of fucking like soap or something into the fountains or some shit, and it was like, that's how we pay respect, mate. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, well, at least they're not burning shit down, man. The fucking Knicks, y'all, man, y'all Knicks fans, y'all went crazy in New York here recently, didn't you? But hey, whatever. I guess I can't hold it against you personally or specifically because it happens in every damn. It's happened in many other fucking cities. So, Local says you just have ADHD mixed with the tism. I got a bit of the tism, bro. I'm on the spectrum. Well, aren't we all on the spectrum a little bit? Maybe I can get me a check. Let me go look into that. Shout out to Mad Skills 11 GK. You and Michael need to let the past be the past. Fuck yeah, man. Let bygones be bygones. Like he says, we can still forgive, don't forget, man. We can we could still disagree and shit like that, you know. And I feel like it's best for us, you know what I mean, if we do have like a healthy bit of like criticism and shit towards one another, man. You can't just sit there and just be like an ass sucky, ass kissy, you know what I mean, yes man. Like, you know, like honestly, that's going to be the last thing Michael needs in his life right now is like an ass kissy yes man. You know what I mean? He needs somebody that might give him a little pushback or some shit like that, you know? I think it might make his butthole tingle a little bit. You know what I mean? Like he might not be used to it. Like, yeah, you know, you just surround yourself with weak ass yes men characters, you know what I mean? And you're just gonna have a weak ass yes man fucking mentality, and all your friends around you are just gonna are gonna be scared as fuck. They don't know what to say, when to say, where the line is, yada yada yada, you know, and it just goes nowhere. Local outlaws, we all got the tism. I think so, man. They're putting all that shit in our food. All those fucking microplastics and shit, and fucking whatever sort of radio waves they've got in the air, and fucking what are they keep talking about bio-grown biolab meat and shit, man. We're not even sure if the meat that we're eating is fucking real. You don't know about the fucking the news that we're getting is real. Hell, with the way AI is fucking now, you know, damn, you can't tell if what you're seeing is real. Yeah, have you seen that AI clip they did? It was fucking, who was it? Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise and some sort of like fucking Marvel Civil War type shit. They were fighting in this epic battle over Epstein. Like it starts, they come walking up to each other to do a face off, and Epstein's like laid out in the middle of the floor or whatever, and then they start whooping each other's asses, man, from the ground to the moon, back through buildings and cars and fire and hell and brimstone. Y'all, yeah, Jake says he's seen that. Jake Seeger said he saw that. Yeah, you saw that one? It looked so fucking, it was so awesome. It looked so good. And you couldn't even tell it was fake, you know? You seen that one, the AI test runs of Will Smith eating the spaghetti. Like, what, 2 years ago, man, it had Will Smith. He looked like Sid from Sloth, from Ice Age, man. Eyes were just kind of down low on his cheeks and shit. You know, just wiggly. And the spaghetti noodles were, like, drawn like some fucking Tracy Morgan or Tracy Ullman shit. And damn. And you could just tell it was just not real. Repulsify says Charlie looking like a WWE wrestler. How you like that, buddy? I'm feeling pretty damn good, man. I got to work on a little bit more, man. But I'm right. I'm getting there, man. I kind of started fucking up eating sugar here lately. I made me a badass fucking cherry cheesecake. Matter of fact, let me go get this on bit. Let me go ahead and dilute some of this energy drink. Oh man, this is gonna be serious empty calories, but it's gonna be so damn good. Check this out. Hey, somebody said somebody keeps wanting to know about the LSD incident. I might talk about that one day. Don't worry. Check this out. Look how thick this motherfucking cheesecake is, guys. Damn it. Let me open it up some more. Maybe I need me a better plate. Hold on. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. You gotta go outside? This ain't for you, though. No, not for you. Go play. Wait until I get one. We'll come back in? Okay. Come back in when you want. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to give my wifey some coffee. Look at this fucking cheesecake, dude. Look how thick this fucking cheesecake is. Oh. ETX Live, thank you so much, brother. Says the next time you see each other, y'all should take a bit, just you and him, and have a good talk. Not everything needs to be filmed. I'm sure the kids would love to meet you too. Grandpa would be proud. I feel Grandpa's pride. I absolutely do, and I know that he never wanted us fighting and stuff, man. He wanted, especially me. He always told me, he said, "Charlie, you're better than that." Man, it's such bullshit, man. It was like the kids, it's like they could do whatever the hell they wanted to do, but I was supposed to damn overlook it because I was the grown one, because I was the oldest, So that's whenever I figured out ways to fucking troll them, you know what I mean? Just say things like, just whatever I could to fuck with people. Sit there and stare at Michael and Kim and and then until the point where they're just like, shut up, and I ain't even said nothing. Fuck them. Yeah, have a look at this. And if you see right here, look, see the croissants? Guys, this has got to be one of the easiest cakes that I ever did, man. I'm going to have to show you one day. But I got me a couple boxes of no-bake cheesecake, mixed it up with cold milk, fucking got me a graham cracker crust, and then what I did is I took I got some store-bought croissants. I can change that up next time, but I bought some store-bought croissants, and I lined the graham cracker crust with it, and then I filled that sumbitch with 2 boxes of cheesecake mix, and then I covered it with a strawberry glaze. And it's basically like one of them, it's basically like a cherry cheesecake Danish. You know what I mean? Like, and you know how them damn cheesecake Danishes, they don't have any fucking hardly cheesecake to it. They might have that much cheesecake in the Danish. Let me bring it down a little bit. So this right here is like cherry cheesecake cake. This is more of a cake than a fucking pie, dude. Holy shit. Because of how thick it is, man. This thing got to be damn 1.5 inches thick. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody asked about cooking grandpa's recipes. That's a pretty good idea. The only one I ever done before was the grandpa's barbecue sauce. God, Dennis Barker said that's a meal in itself. Look how big. Look how much cheesecake there compared to the croissant. Hold on a second. Where is my damn? Let me get a. All right, check this out. Oh, kind of knocked my shit over. You just saw my messy table over there. Oh, and my messy mirror. Sorry. I gotta clean this Wolfpack room. It's like I'm sitting in a jumbled time capsule. My own garbage. I like my garbage. I'll carry this around with me for a while. I was watching Toy Story earlier, Toy Story 3, because it's the only good one. Toy Story 5 is about to come out right now. I was watching Toy Story 3 because it's the only good one, and they should have ended it after Toy Story 3. And but it was funny because like Andy decided to keep Woody while giving the rest of the toys away to storage or some shit like that. Ha! Is 5 already out? Holy shit, I'm gonna have to watch it then. Damn! Look at me, man. I'm slipping in my old age. Appreciate that. I'll have to check it out, man. Or should I? Is it good? It's been out? What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck? Holy shit. Well, anyway, that's fucking pie in my face. Boom. They should have ended after 3 anyway. But it was funny because Woody was trying to figure out a way, like, Buzz is like, all right, Woody, we need to think about what's best for everybody, because Woody was like, Andy's gonna keep you, and then I started laughing because I was like, just imagine if like Andy was like freaking 35, 40 years old and he still had all those toys with him. And like, because Woody kept coming up with all kinds of weird like ways and schemes and stuff to get Andy to keep the toys. Like by the time he's like 45 years old, the toys are just like literally just like bouncing along with him in a garbage bag. Or I don't know. It was just like the quick thought had me laughing real hard, Woody keeping them all together for fucking 50, and it could be look come out with some shit like you really like Woody will be in Andy's ear like you need you a relic room yada yada like subliminal messaging or some type of fucking evil Freudian manipulation. Mm. 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 Boy, that is good. I'm going to pay for this in the morning. Every time that I eat something rich like this late at night, or if I splurge that day, I always pay for it the next day. I feel sick. That's another thing about eating all kinds of just crazy trash. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not used to it, you know what I mean? Ugh. And even if you are used to it, man, like, it just brings you down. It's not good food for the body, Mm, 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 mm. This is not good for the body. All this bread, sugar, processed garbage. Mm. Mm, but it's so good. Oh my God. I don't know if I can stop. I'm about to go Tasmanian devil on this thing. How rude of me to light fire says still stop eating it. Shit. Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. I should have prayed before I ate. Oh my goodness. Lightfire said, good boy. Thank you. Oh man, that was an exercise of willpower right there. Holy shit. The angry hypnotist says, angry grandpa's favorite recipe, the hamburger pie. Yeah, hamburger pie was great, man. It was like we'd get it like once a month, maybe once every couple of months or whatever. It was like poor man's lasagna. But I couldn't really eat any more of it like after like the first night because Dad liked to put the chunks of tomatoes in it, and I'm more of like a puree pizza sauce type guy. So Dead Man 3 R.I.P. Yes, I loved his pot roast. That was probably my favorite meal from Dad's. Was the pot roast. I mean, it wasn't very difficult. Um, had all the savory meats and veggies and stuff with it. You know, like it was one of the few meals that I would actually eat, like the celery and the carrots. Yeah. So, woo, yeah. Black 99 Pony says, "How are the campers doing?" Yeah. You're talking about freaking Frack, Mike and Bridget. You know them fuckers weren't gonna stay in that damn camper. It's just for content. Yeah, man. They're too pampered to live in a camper, you know? So that's all right. That camper is my contingency plan, man. If shit blows up around me or whatever, man, at least I've got a home right there. Anything were to happen, this shit were to get blown off the face of the earth from a tornado or you know, just who knows whatever. You know what I mean? I've got myself a camper right there. Hook it up to my trailer and take it in the woods somewhere. Or if we get invaded by the enemy, we get invaded by the enemy or our own government. If we start getting getting hunted down by drones and shit like that, I thought about taking my camper out into one of these hollers out here in the Appalachians or whatever. Yes, when you got to find yourself like a community to gear up with. Ooh. So, Joshua says it was so funny when Mike went to the wrong trailer. Bro, how crazy was that, man? That got him so much content right there. And what happened was, damn, the landlord, the same day that Michael and them showed up, the landlord came to the house with a freaking cement truck and tore up the backyard. I'll show y'all tomorrow. But he asked me to move my truck because they had a cement truck back there and they dumped a shit ton of cement. And we have laid a concrete pad to put the camper on, so we're just not storing it in the dirt anymore. And dude, it just worked out so fucking well, dude. I cannot believe it, man. Like, he is so fucking he is so lucky when it comes to shit like that, dude. Fucking, I just happened to just park my truck right over there because Erica, I like to give her the front driveway or whatnot. And while we were in there watching TV, doing, you know what I mean? Damn, he's out there fucking filming this house. Oh man, I wish that I would have saw him out there because then maybe I could have been like, all right, here we go. Maybe that could have gave me like the 5-minute warning or some shit like that. All right, he's out there. Get ready. Here we go, babe. Void says, pull the camper to Alabama. We go hike and fish. Man, like the only bad thing about it is, man, is I got to get up and over the Appalachians, man. And I got that that Ranger fucking damn, it's not even a 4-wheel drive, man. So I had to get a tow package installed on it. And I'm wondering just how high up I can get in those mountains with it, with the Ranger. And I was going to upgrade, the truck I was going to get me a really nice 4x4, but I got fired. I got fired before I can trade the truck in, so unless things get really good for me, you know what I mean? And damn, I can afford like a bigger truck, which my truck I got now is paid off, so who knows? But for right now, yeah, I don't know. I gotta my truck's not as, I don't know if my truck's strong enough to get it up over the Appalachians. Well, I would love to find out though, because it's kind of like stopped us from going further, up. Erica would love to take that camper all the way up to Grandfather Mountain, to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. And I think that maybe was it like I-40 that goes through Tennessee, through North Carolina into Tennessee. Is it 40? I think it's got an okay enough incline, where it wouldn't dog my Ranger out. But if y'all don't know much about the Rangers, man, like they've got engine problems. Not engine, they got transmission problems. The 2019s especially. Kayla Enjoy says, "Are there your books in the background?" Yeah. How do you like my books, man? I just bought this one the other day. Take a look. I was waiting for my pizza to get done at Little Caesars, and there's a cool bookstore right next to it. Any of y'all ever read the Gunslinger? This is like a 10-part series right here about the gunslinger, man, in the wastelands, and it's so super good. Roland Deschain and his quartet, their journey to the Dark Tower, and I love the illustrations in them, man. Here's this one. Check this one out. Like I got no problem with Idris Elba being the gunslinger, but like it was completely like I guess reversed or whatever, and like I figured like there could have been so many other people at a place that, look at that. If you don't know much about Susanna right here, Susanna is actually crippled. She's paralyzed, can't use her legs. Roland picked her up on top of a tree or something and helped her. She can shoot a gun though, like a motherfucker. Check it out. A bear with a satellite dish on his head. I love Stephen King. What do I got here? Saltwater Cowboy. This is, I guess, like some dude smuggling dope and shit in Florida. I got all kinds of different types of books and stuff that I can get into, meditate into. What else? I don't know if y'all like if there's any Chuck Palahniuk fans in the house. Has anyone seen Choke? I love the book. And actually, this isn't the book that I wanted. I got another version of Choke around here somewhere with a really cool cover on it. I love my books. Yeah. Yeah. What else do I got here? Fingerprints of the Gods. Evidence of a lost civilization. Kayla says you should definitely do a video where you show all of your books. Are y'all much into like lost civilizations and like theories on Egypt and the Sphinx? Oh shit, Mr. JJBBL. I'm sorry. Mr. JBL. Have you heard about the famous bear attack? Timothy, was that the guy that liked his bears or whatever? He ended up getting attacked by his own bear and his girl or whatever on audio tape or whatever. Midas says, "Go get yourself a G Fuel." I think I'm good, man. It's done got too late now. I think I need to rein it in on the G Fuels now. Scary stories, man. Thank you for joining us. It's good seeing you do better, Charlie. It feels good doing better, man. I got tired of doing bad, man. I got tired of being down bad. Mr. Greenbeard, nice to meet you too, buddy. Chi-Town says, call Mike on live. Man, that would go so hard, huh? Maybe I'll ask him sometime if he would like to go live with me. Repulsify says, do you like collecting knives? Yeah, I love them, man. Check it out. Hold on, let me show you. Actually, maybe I'll do that. I was actually going to do that on video. Maybe I'll share a few of my knives with you on one of my vlogs. How's that sound? I got to save something for the vlog. My boy Tan May in the house, man. Much love. How you doing tonight, Tan May? Showing love all the way from Australia. Come from the land down under. Repulsify says, you had Michael scared. Yeah, it was great. I don't know how much of that was like Michael like really scared and how much of that was him hamming it up. Obviously, he was hamming up some for the channel. He knows I'm not going to freaking stab him and shit. But watching him run out of the house like that, man, I was kind of like, okay, I thought that we were going to talk about my knives a little bit. Maybe I'd throw some grandpa references or whatever into the mix or whatever. And instead, Michael just ran the fuck out the house. Oh, man. Kayla enjoys. I thought I'd never see you guys reunite ever since all those years ago during the Haunted series. I've never been so excited for a kid behind a camera video. I can't wait to take Michael to do some more haunted stuff, man. We've discovered some haunted graveyards, man. Some abandoned asylums and prisons and stuff, man. And looking forward to taking Michael out to do some of that shit too, man. You know, like not just roaming around his house with a wonk wonk box, swearing that it's haunted. Which I don't know about his house with him letting in like that psychic or whatever and what her skills or what she's done delved into before going into Michael's house. But I suggested that he burn some white sage, which he hasn't done. And I actually did after Michael left. I burned some white sage. I cleansed the whole house with it. I mean, I rubbed it all on my body. I looked it up, figured out how to do it, man. I saged myself, and I let my true intentions come forward and be known, to my living space and any sort of negative spirits that may have attached themselves to me. I said some prayers of protection, of strength, of guidance, of light. And I opened up a door. I read where it said that she had to have a door open. You ask the spirits to leave that, your domicile. You got to have a place for them to go. So I tried all that. Dan Tor says, who do you think is the best NHL player ever? I don't know too many NHL players. I guess I always liked Wayne Gretzky, but then I heard that this Ovechkin guy had broke his record here not long ago, and that Ovechkin still has a shit ton more life to play left in him. So I don't know too much about NHL players. I do know that I don't like that one guy that got away with slicing that guy in the fucking throat. Like they did some sort of like check to one another, but then he like threw his fucking leg way out in the air and he fucking killed a guy. And then this dude is still playing in the NHL. I think that's a whole bunch of bullshit. That's one guy that I don't like. Do teams still give that guy, that murderer, any love? Or hey, solid man's, hey Charlie, you and Mike are getting along because life is short. Don't let the past ruin what you guys have, because family is great. I agree, man. Family is, the closest thing that you have, in this life, in this world, And it's good. It's good to have it good. Like, I'm not saying that you need to have your family, you need to put up with their bullshit or they need to put up with your bullshit. you know, to stay in each other's lives. Like if you can't just get along or whatever, then fine, you know. But if you can get along, you know, and you can find a mutual ground, you know, it's always best, you know what I mean, to put the bullshit aside, you know, in favor of strength and growth and appreciation for love of one another, you know. So anyways, I guess I'm probably going to go ahead and get off of here. I've been on here now 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's almost 9 o'clock. And Erica, she thought I was coming to bed. She thought I was coming to bed about 30 minutes ago. So I'll probably go to lay down with her, give her some rubs, give her some soft touches and massages, try to help her go to sleep before I do, because I tend to just pass the fuck out. She has a hard time sleeping. So any of y'all know any kind of ways? Oh, what the hell did I just see? If any of y'all know any kind of like nice home remedies for sleeping or something like that, man, Erica, she doesn't want to take any sort of like what do they call that? What do they call those sleepy pills or whatever? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Midas, man, thank you for joining. Carson Bainbridge, Kayla Enjoys, Dennis Barker, Junior Gutierrez, Void, thank you for dropping all that money on me tonight, man. I love you for it. Thick Gemini, damn, dropping a 20 on the way out. Thank you so much, man. Like I said, I really appreciate all these donations. You know, it really does help, you know, help me push forward to doing more videos and growing and yeah, producing content, you know, that I hope that you guys will enjoy and connect with me on, man. Chi-Town Frank, thank you so much for joining. El Chapo, Dayton Graham, Dayton, thank you for all the donations tonight, man. I appreciate you and you're sticking with me on this journey, especially this pivotal moment of mine. You know, it means a lot, and you guys got a seat at the table, man. You guys are here at the beginning, and hopefully this is just the beginning. That we got so much more to enjoy with each other: thrills, chills, tears, and cheers. You know. I promise to bring you like the best of me, the realest of me. You know what I mean? Aside from any sort of like fun videos that me and Michael have, but know that all that is like, you know, some Jerry Springer fucking damn half real anyway, you know, and you can tell by just how freaking nervous I was and how weird I was in this past video with Michael, you know, that there's not much planning to it. I wish there was a little more planning to it, because maybe then, you know, I wouldn't have felt so self-conscious about the freaking way that it went, you know. So, yeah, I'm gonna do my best to, to present myself a lot cooler on those videos, because I didn't feel too damn cool. So. Yeah, it was definitely nerve-wracking after seeing Michael after all those damn years, you know. And I fucked it up. I fucked it all up. How does that Eminem's mom told him? You fucked it all up. I fucked it all up. But a lot of you guys, you know, are just giving me love for it. You know what I mean? You're reassuring me. And Erica, was that you, babe? I just heard something out there. I said, Charles. But yeah, there was a whole lot of realism to it. Like I say, man, I knew he was coming. I just didn't know freaking when. And as soon as I opened the door, they were recording, and I had been drinking my energy drinks all day. And you know, I know he wanted it. He wanted it high energy. Oh, Penny came back in. I know he wanted high energy, so I gave him high energy, and then I just ended up giving him too much. Or not enough. Maybe not. He loved it. He loved me being shot out of a fucking cannon. You know, I guess dealing with Tina and all them over there, they don't seem to have the same the same energy level that I do. You know, they don't they don't tend to post on Twitter or social media. They don't vlog any of their own, you know. Um, they're getting older. You know what I mean? My boy Roy in the house. Much love to you, man. Classic Toast. I appreciate you reassuring me. You know, but I can tell when something's good and when it's not. You know, and I just wasn't good. I'll do better. You know, that's on me. And if anything, that lets you know that I'm always going to strive to give you the best of me. You know, the most of me. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, I'm not gonna be okay with just throwing crap on the wall for y'all to consume, you know. Even if it's good, I'll still have a certain amount of me like, damn, I could have did better, you know. So Peekaboo in the house, much love to you. Yeah, that's a name I hadn't seen in a long, long time. Aw. Felix Weisk. Hi, I'm from Musoni, Ontario, Canada. I'm sober and clean 7 years. I'm not going back to past. That's done. Well, congratulations, bro. I'll be 6 years sober in about a week. If you let a little bit of weed smoke here and there slide, you know. Which, like I say, I don't do much of that anyway because, like, I don't like being stuck in like the dull state of not wanting to go out and do anything, you know. And yeah, like the way weed is now, man. Yeah, you get stuck not wanting to do anything. I'll take me a couple hits just to get a nice brightness going, maybe like a relax or something, and then I'm out working, you know. Maybe half a doobie will do me all day. Aaliyah, I can't tell if you're psycho, on drugs, or energy drinks, or all of it. I definitely got a bit of psycho to me then, man, because like shit, I've got way more energy than I thought, you know, which is good, you know, because damn, like Michael needs that. We need that. We need high energy videos and shit, you know. They can't just be boring. They all just can't be boring. And that was one part of me that I was worried about. Like, I don't want to fall into that boring category where like Erica, we like to go out and do videos and shit. And she likes to go out and check out like history and stuff, you know? And she wants to try to, do like a history video. She wants to tell the history and this happened there and here and on 1845 back and blah, 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 blah over here, you know? And damn, my boy Daniel's back. I'm about to get off, man. How was your dinner with your mama, dude? I'm actually about to get off. But yeah, you know, like I feel like that's all is just like too boring, man. I got to throw a little bit of my energy in there, a little bit of my humor or insight or just some, you know, bit of Charlie in there, you know. And Erica doesn't like that all the time, you know. Emmanuel says this sounds good depending on what topic. Yeah, you know, like, and see, so I would just rather not even do that. I would rather like, yeah, do my own history, share history about me or something like that. You know, like, I don't know, like, cause you get all those history videos on the History Channel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There is some, like you said, it depends on what. Like, I would love to do some haunted history or like morbid history or cryptid history. You know, yeah, you guys know that I've always been into my cryptids. I've actually got two of the same book. Two people sent me the same book. Oh, this was in Maine. Maine Ghost Legends. I've got another one around here somewhere for South Carolina and North Carolina. Oh, snap, look, there it is. Have a look. Anyone remember this one? I forgot all about this one. I might have to get back into this one. Oh, look. I got it. I got it bookmarked right here at life. And you know what was so funny, man, is like I was reading this Bruce Lee philosophy book, but I was like reading it for the first time as I was doing my videos and stuff. And like I was just doing it all wrong, man. Instead of like, because like that's how it was like in rehab with, hey, did I just miss that $20 bomb right there? Oh, okay. Now he just dropped it just to say thank you to. Oh, look, he's got a doggy. Oh, thank you so much, man. Let me give you a heart there. But like when I was at rehab, it was all about hearing the information, taking it in. Daniel says my sister does books. She has a little side job. She redoes books if you ever need one redone. I think I do need one redone, man. I got this old copy of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow right here. And oh man, look. Oh, the cover rip. The cover ripped. I don't know if she can restore paper. That probably can't restore that too well. I love old illustrations. I'm about to end up showing you all my damn books. But yeah, I think then with this Bruce Lee book, I'm just gonna go ahead and read it and take it in and see what speaks to me, you know what I mean, and figure out what it means to me, because I can't just sit here and just read something on the fly and then try and quickly relate to it in some weird half-baked thought or idea, What up, Austin G? Shout out to you. One more book before I go. Because of the illustrations, where is it at? Where are you? Where are you? Anyone remember what that's off of? Where are you? I got this from a free. I got this from one of the free libraries right here, and it is the original, man. Where is the date on this thing here? It did belong to Emma C. out of Springmore Elementary. Keep reading, Emma. I hope you do. Reading was one of my biggest joys as a child. Joseph Barup says, "What's your Cash App?" The Outsiders. THAA. Oh, that's right, Daniel. That's right. Yeah. When I come down, I have a few to take a look at. Okay, shit. I might have to do that. What the hell was I just looking up? Damn it, you messed me up. Primitive Meat, thank you so much. Says, you're a great soul, Charlie. I appreciate your high energy spirit, good sir. So to see you and Michael reconnected. Thanks, man. I was like so self-conscious about it, like that messed me up. I was just tripping all over myself, man. I just can't wait until I can just like get comfortable in front of that camera. You know what I mean? And just let it come out. You know what I mean? And just be myself. Here is my Cash App, The Outsiders, THAA, Outsiders with a Z. Boom. You want to hit me up on there, man? I appreciate it, man. I got me a little $35 on there, a little half a tank of gas to get me down to Charleston. wondering when I'm going to go to Charleston. I'm trying to get Erica to take some time off now so we can go to Charleston and I can mess around with Michael a little bit. I can go vlog around Mama. I'm gonna have to show you Mom's house, man. Like, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to fix her porch for her. I feel like Mom actually let a problem get way too bad, and it's beyond my control. Remember, we were talking about getting Mom's door fixed, but apparently Mom might have been downplaying just how bad it really is, because I went to Facebook and I read some of the comments from my aunt and one of my cousins. And it was, they were commenting back to Mom's post talking about $6,000 for a door or something. And according to them, like, the whole door jamb is all fucked out. The floor is also rotting. Like, they just didn't take care of it. Oh, SG Plays, thank you so much. Says, Charlie, you are a super cool dude. I hope all this with Michael is legit on his part, as your sobriety and the life you've created is beautiful, brother. Well, I appreciate it too. I honestly feel like it is with Michael. Like, he reaches out to me. He seems genuine. Like, I don't know though. Like, he could be just taking advantage right now or whatever. Or setting me up for some sort of fall. You don't never know with people, but I really doubt it. I feel like we're getting older, you know what I mean? And like, I feel like, and just like he told me, man, earlier, he said that we both had too much shit. Or after we talked, after we did our thing, he was like, he told me straight up, he's like, like, we both had too much pride, man. All it would have took was like a simple phone call to one another just to say, I'm sorry or whatever, And he actually told me that this time, if it gets to that point or whatever, that he won't even wait for me to call him. He said he'll call me. He said that if it gets that bad, like, if things start to fall off the rails or whatever, and he's unsure of what's what, but he doesn't know if he wants to call me because of pride or whatever, he said, fuck it, he'll just call me, I feel like it's as important to him as it is to me, Look at these awesome illustrations, man. I am a sucker for illustrations. Look at that. Aww. Daddy home from work. Look, he's got his plate and his fork. He's going out. He's got to go to work. And his dinner. What are they having? Cloudy with a chance of meatballs and a side of soup. Tomato soup, maybe? Oh my God! Look, this motherfucker catching soup by the umbrella. Oh, look at that. Fast food. And these pictures right here, man, I remember these from a kid, dude. Like, I just really got touched just now, man. I remember sitting in those school classrooms and stuff, and like, we would always move, man. Like, we were always going to a new school every year. It was hard for me to make friends and keep friends. And a couple of years, I actually went to school, 3 different schools, 2 different years. And it was really hard for me to make friends and stuff, So, but I could fall into the books, and I would, man. I had this book. Anyone ever read a book called Soup? It's about an old country boy, almost like Huckleberry Finn. A little different though. And that was one of my books I loved, man. They had a series of them. Yep, and books, yeah, man, is just a lost art now. It's a lost appreciation, I love my books. One of my favorite books is Where the Red Fern Grows and Maniac McGee. I'll tend to go online and listen to those books on audio now. If anybody has seen or listened to Where the Red Fern Grows, man, I'll never forget it. I had a 3rd grade teacher. Her name was Miss McLaughlin. And she was one of the ones that actually like inspired the reader in me. Much love up to you there, Miss McLaughlin. If you're up there, if you're still alive, I hope you are. She's probably not though. And she read a bunch of books to us that year. Where the Red Fern Grows, what's that? The Phantom Toll Booth. She even read that one book to us where the teacher like she feels unappreciated, so she leaves, but then comes and then she's replaced with the witch for substitute or whatever. She actually read that book to us and then dressed up like the witch after she finished reading the book to us and was a bitch to us for a full week because apparently during the because we would read the books and then we'd watch the movies. Well, the book we read before that, we were watching the movie and she was going around giving everybody candies and snacks and stuff. And apparently nobody told her thank you. And so we read that book and then she turned into that witch. You know what I mean? To teach us a lesson. Trevor Brown dropped $1.99. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm out here chilling, bro. 9-8. Damn, I'm out here 20 minutes past what I said I was gonna be, man. 197 people watching, man. I'm still feeling blessed and thankful and appreciative of just where I'm at in life right now and these opportunities that I have in front of me, you know, and the fact that I can just sit here and hang out with you all and just talk about my old teacher, Miss McLaughlin from 3rd grade. You know what I mean? And just how she touched me with the joy of reading. How she read that book Where the Red Fern Grows, and the last part of the book was so sad that she had to read it on audiobook. She had to record herself reading the book, and she was crying in the recording because she couldn't read it to us in class because it would make her cry. But even in the audio recording, she was still crying. And then she was also at her desk crying along with the book as the audio was playing, and her crying in the audio. Oh man, it was so great. And she read that book every single year. Where she would not stop crying over it. You know what I mean? And just something so powerful about that. You know, she actually saw something in me and thought that I was gifted, and sent me to get tested for, you know, to be part of the gifted class. And I was so proud of it, man. And I remember I went to this like a different classroom where nobody was in, and they real quiet, and they gave me this test to do, and I promptly blew it. I didn't know what the hell fractions were. I've always been so bad at math, you know, but I excelled in my English, you know, and reading and shit, everything else so much that, and I guess I had such a bright and vibrant personality, I guess, or whatever, you know, that she thought that I might have been gifted, and then I wasn't. She sent me and a kid named Alan, and it turned out Alan did get accepted into the gifted program, and I kind of just quietly just put back. Yeah. So, yeah, I just dove more into my reading. So, and then Maniac McGee. I don't know if any of y'all have ever read Maniac McGee. Such a great story, dude, about a little kid that runs away from home and, you know, it lives in all these. What the? Bro. Did I just see Ghost Cat right in front of my fucking face? That didn't even look like Ghost Cat. That looked like a fucking regular cat. Am I tripping on these fucking energy drinks, man? Are they popping? Are they making me see shit now? Because I swear I just saw a fucking cat's face and it just disappeared. We got a cat around here. We got a ghost cat, but normally all I see is like the shadow, like bounce, like it'll like run into the next room or something. And I'm not the only one that sees it. Erica sees it too. I'm getting chills. Erica sees it too, and it's a black cat. Normally you'll see it kind of just like out of the corner of your eye, running, like it'll run into to the next room or something like that. But this weird time just now, I swear to fucking God, I just watched a cat's face disappear right in front of me. That's weird. Yeah, 843 says you really own them energy drinks. I gotta stop them energy drinks. Holy shit, I'm seeing shit. Them energy drinks got me fucked up. Brandon Harris says, did you read the Goosebumps books? I did not read many Goosebumps books. That was right there at the end, man. I'd done been expelled from school. I'd done been expelled from school for the second year in a row. And I had started working. I had started roofing when I was 14 years old, 14 and a half. And Michael was big into the Goosebumps books, and I didn't read them, but I did have a certain appreciation for them because, like I said, I like books. You know what I mean? And I would like to sit down and read some Goosebumps books, man. I bet there's some fun ones. But I always remember just how trendy the covers were. You know, and Michael never read the books, but he always had to come home with like a new Goosebumps book. And even if I was already out of school and working and shit, you know what I mean? I still found appreciation in like the covers and stuff like that. The Haunted Mask, the Telltale Dummy. Now I did watch get into the Goosebumps TV series a little bit. You know what I mean? Every time I hear that dun 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 dun, read to beware, you're in for a scare. Yeah, I still get goosebumps when I hear the Goosebumps theme song. Yeah. So I guess Goosebumps does have did imprint a certain amount of whatever. Yeah. did hit me a little bit. Junior, I love you, buddy, man. Thank you so much, brother, for joining. Hey, Junior, check this out. Hold on. So Erica's got she's got herself a Ford Focus or whatever with a CD player in it. We like to go up into the mountains and stuff like that. And sometimes when you go into the mountains, you don't have the proper service or whatever. And so I started like maybe trying to get some CDs for the car so that we can listen to some music while we're riding in the mountains, bro. This is the very first CD that I ever owned. Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 99 Eternal. I'll never forget, dude. I had the CD player that I had a clear case on it, and I would just sit there and just watch this freaking CD spin, man. I would freaking sit there and just look at the artwork on it, man. That's why I don't understand. That's why I don't understand like people are getting out of physical media, man. Like, look at this, bro. Look, there's the street map to Cleveland, East 99 and Eternal. Look at my boys right here. You know, they're like just whatever it is, just some cool little picture of them fucking G'ing out or whatever. And in 1999, bro, like I would just like back in the day, I would just take out these booklets and stuff like that, man, and I would just dig in, you know. Look at that, man. Oh, shit. There's Busy. I forget which one that one is. Busy, Lazy, and Crazy. And the other one, Skin and Bones or something like that. Oh, look. R.I.P. Eric Wright. Easy motherfucking E, yo. Some weird kind of Ouija thing. What's that say? Mr. Ouija, are you with me? Mo murder, midnight. Dear Mr. Ouija, would you please tell me my future? Will I die a murder? Will I die a bloody murder? Come again, dear Mr. And you know what? Bone Thugs and Harmony, like, there was really nothing like them before or after. Bone Thugs and Do or Die were two really just unique musical acts, man. With the acapella, you know what I mean, and the bone and the harmony, you know what I mean. Do or Die even went so far as to have like a pimp kind of mentality to their music. Yeah, Green Chili Boss says real motherfucking G's, bro. Real mother effing G's, bro. Look at that shit right there. Don't that just take you somewhere, man? Don't just seeing this, man, with the skulls and like the old school graphics and stuff like that. Don't that just take you somewhere, man? Does it take you back when? It sure as shit takes me back when. I was a real motherfucking G jumping on a trampoline. Damn, 12 and 13 years old jumping on a trampoline. I would take the trucks off my skateboard and I'd have my radio out there and I'd have Bone Thugs. I had Tupac, man. Back in the day, you can go to Columbia Records and you could spend 1 cent and get like fucking 50 CDs. Commit mail fraud when you're 13 years old. Don't ever fulfill the agreement. You get your 10 free CDs for 1 penny and then say fuck them. Do it again and you use your neighbor's address with a fake name. Oh man, I would take my damn skateboard off of the wheels. I would take the wheels off my skateboard and then I would jump on the trampoline, man, freaking just catching mad air, dude, and doing all kinds of crazy like snowboard style skateboard moves, man, while I was jamming up to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Of course, then I would also go on to do real thug shit. Not much longer. After just a couple of years, I would go on to do some real thug shit, dude. I went to prison for it. Burglar third, you know. I was breaking in houses and damn stealing fucking go-karts and four-wheelers out of people's sheds and shit and busting windows. And oh my God, I'm so sorry for it all. But, you know, I had to start living the life. I had to start living the life, man. I guess jumping on trampolines, man, just wasn't cutting it after a while, you know? So, anyway, man, yeah, that's another little piece of like, yeah, just physical media, man, that, or just physical whatever, you know what I mean, that I just adhere to, that I love, man. I got my CDs, I got my DVDs. Hell, I got my damn Xbox 360. I got my Xbox 360. What kind of video game? My Max Payne 3. I just found out Max Payne 3 is actually backwards compatible to the Xbox Series S. So I started playing this one. This is a super good game, Max Payne 3. I really am playing though right now. Playing what? Assassin's Creed. I gotta stop that shit. Look at me, I'm starting to ramble now. Anyway, all right, man. What is 9:30, bro? I gotta get off of here, man. Over 200 people still watching. Holy crap! Do you play GameCube? I want to get me a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Switch Part 2. I want to play some Super Mario and some Zelda. Primitive Meat says they're making a remake of Max Payne 2. Are they? They didn't remake Max Payne 1 yet first, though? They just went with Part 2? What was Part 2? Is that where like he starts out like in the darkness with the, oh my God, the bloody crib and all that? Lexi Boot says, ramble, 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 ramble. SJ Good says, you still talk. That's all you fucking do. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna get up off of here, man. I thank you all for watching. I love you. I'll go ahead and do me a little vloggy vlog tomorrow, kind of show you how, you know, how the front yard, or how I'm doing my yard and how I'm homesteading and getting everything together. Maybe I can get the cat fixed tomorrow. Share some grandpa cat stories with you all. Just thoughts on how I'm feeling and all. Dr. X Pleric, thank you so much for the $2, man. It says go to bed. You keep letting us distract you. Hey, but it's okay, man. Like, it's a good distraction, man. It's a pleasant distraction, man. And I'm thankful for it, man. I'm so super blessed to have all you guys, man. To have this this community and this outlet. You know what I mean? Like, I've missed you guys for so long. Like, it's just been so dark and I've just been so like down on myself. You know what I mean? For screwing up what could have been like the best years of my life. You know what I mean? All over drugs and alcohol. You know? I'm not gonna I'm not going to say that I was completely innocent at all. I wasn't innocent at all in my shit. Like I fucked up on my end. I didn't make things easier. I didn't step forward. I mean, well, yeah. After a certain point, I stopped reaching out and stepping forward and trying to make amends, which it didn't really matter for me. Like it almost wasn't for me to step forward and try to make those amends anyway, because I had done fucked up. Look, I'm trying to get it squared away because I had done fucked up enough where like my word was kind of jack shit. You know how it is. Like you can say you've changed and you can say you're sorry and that you're going to do better. That you're going to, something's out there, that you're going to do better all you want, you know what I mean? But saying and doing are two different things, you know what I mean? And after you you've done lied to somebody enough, and then they just stop believing you, and it's hard to gain that trust back, So that's probably a big part of what took so damn long. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And after a while, you gotta stop thinking about it like you're trying to win back people's trust, and you've just gotta look at it like you're trying to win yourself back, your own trust back. You just gotta just let all the shit go and just be a new person. Like you really can't overcome the bullshit unless you truly let it go. You know what I mean? And that's what I did for the longest time. Y'all didn't hear me out here doing drama streams and talking shit and still feeling like I needed to clear my name or prove something to somebody. You know what I mean? I was just out here just existing, going to work, staying sober, pumping out vlogs here and there for you, and just living my life, for my life and for Erica and even kind of found myself in like a comfortable, dull rut. You know what I mean? Where it was just I was comfortably numb, while I made my money and just slowly built myself up, and and then lo and behold, the good graces come back. Somehow something fucking happens and I screw up on my job, doing something that I've done 1,000 times before and never fucked up, and then something weird fucking happens and I screw up and I get fired, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, damn, here I am now. And it almost feels like the world is like writing itself. It almost feels like it was meant to be, like, and if it's not, then guess what? Like, I'll end up going back to work at some damn dull bullshit factory. You know what I mean? Damn, where nobody gives a shit about me, and I'll find that dull, comfortable rut once again, I guess, But, if I have the opportunity right now to reconnect with family and friends, and I've got the opportunity to push forward and pursue my own dreams and interests and goals finally for a chance, and I just hope that the time hasn't passed me up too much yet. My biggest supporter and push was grandpa. Like if it wasn't for grandpa, none of this shit would exist. And I know that I'll never reach the heights that I had reached as fast as I had reached, when I was under dad's wing, whenever I was riding dad's coattails, as it were. But we all are valuable, we all have something to give the world, you know what I mean? And I may not get 1 million followers, you know what I mean? But I feel like, I'll get more and more every day, you know what I mean? And you all mean something to me. The more that I reach out through this screen and help change y'all's lives and stuff, just know that y'all are doing the same for me, man. And I'm gonna be proud of the work that we do together. You know what I mean? And how we touch each other's lives and affect each other and encourage one another to do better. You know what I mean? To bury hatchets. You know what I mean? Hopefully what me and Michael and Jenny and Kim and all of us are going through right now in this rebuilding phase, in this repair phase. You know what I mean? I hope that there will be another family out there that'll see that'll be like, you know what? Fuck, let me call my brother. You know, let me call my sister. Let me call my dad. Let me call my son. You know, if Michael can do it, if Charlie can do it, if Kim, if Jenny can do it, if they can push past that shit, you know what I mean, then maybe I can do it too. You know, that would mean so much to me. You know, if you guys could look at me, yeah, y'all knew exactly how I was and how I looked and how I acted whenever I was just, you know, fucked out of my gourd, just damn drunk, spun out, emotionally wrecked. You guys saw that, you know, and now you see me now, right? And where I'm at in life, and 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 how, you know, just how much better life has become for me, you know, by kicking the habit, you know, and you can do it too. Kayla enjoys. Have a great night. Dennis Barker, thank you for joining me, man. Jade Comics, Unreal Fate, 11,000. Oh, did I hit 11,000 tonight? That is so awesome, man. I'm so thankful for it, bro. And yeah, together we grow stronger, you know, and truth and honesty and emotion, both happy, sad, and even nervous anxiousness of a high nature, like y'all witnessed out of me the other day, man. I hope it won't be like that again. I promise. Brandon Harris, Jade Comics, Matthew Tombo, Porch Man. I love you, man. We got to get together and do ourselves a damn a collab sometime soon, man. Unreal Fate, Thomas Goff, have a great night. Dennis Barker, Jonathan, Ezel, Andre G1, take care, buddy. Right there to you, Andre. That's my boy from Twitter, right? Right, Andre? You're always one of the first ones to hit me up on Twitter, man, and I love you for it, man. Little Travie Patty, have a great night. Wolfpack Nation Gaming, Peekaboo, Dr. X, Biggie, Chi Town, take care, man. Andre, much love to you. Ashley, hearts always. Matthew Tromba, John, Stone Cold. Thank you guys, man. I'm out of here, man. We'll holler at you later. Peace. Right there. Almost at 3 hours, 2:57.